Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Scheduled Conflicts.
Choo choo, motherfuckers.
What? What?
Howdy, howdy.
Huh?
Good start.
What was
Good
that?
start.
Oh, so much for monetizing the VOD.
Pain, everybody, pain.
Those VODs aren't big enough to be monetized, anyways.
Zing.
So glad you could join us, though. Thank you all for the hype train. I appreciate it. So,
Thank you, Raina.
you,
Thank
Raina,
you.
Pain out.
getting us all started. So, speaking of getting started, I'll remember where we left off.
Ah!
We got whapped around by a bunch of pirates, but we won in the end, and nothing bad happened. That's right.
Oh
nothing
yeah,
bad
and the
happened.
kobold got eaten.
Kobold did get eaten. True.
And now we are in front of the king of the pirates.
Indeed.
And he has offered us a bounty of sorts, but the person is unusual.
After a drawn out and bloody battle against Crocojaw's first mate and the crewmates he brought along with him, Crocojaw himself made the appearance after his kobold died to not only swallow him whole, but to end the fight. Simply told you, get stronger so that you may become worthy prey to him. Afterwards, you made peace with that, made your way back to Drana's parents, which one of them was missing, only for you all to realize that they were up to see the Basilisk. Keelhaul Calabaster brought you up to him, where he has an offer for you. Help kill someone who's already been killed.
If we're hunting a person that's already dead, then what's the point of hunting them? Sir.
As they keep killing.
I assume it is some sort of undead then?
Hell if I know. All I know is that we threw her off the top point. Saw
Oh.
her die. Yet she came back to start killing again.
Huh.
That sounds complicated.
Bit fucked up. So,
Well, I suppose no would not be in our answer here.
I mean, of course we're going to help, but
Oh, yes, of course, but I'm just saying, it seems that we have already agreed on it. But yes, tell us what this is all about.
you are new blood here. Sure, you've proven yourselves in the fight so far, I've been told. And at least one of you has some history, some stake in all this. Sure, it stays 100% in control. So I'm putting you all to. Her name is Bloody Maggy. Used to be a former member of my crew. We have some colorful history. But she decided that she doesn't want to be a part of this anymore. And tried to draw her blade against me. So I snapped her neck and threw her off. But when my mates went to see the body, it was gone. Now more of my crew's dying. I need to know what the fuck is going on. And bring her back to me if you can.
So you would prefer her alive?
Well,
If she can't be killed, it's going to make for a great ornament.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Do you know where we could start looking then?
Or what she looks like.
That would also help.
Bit of a firecracker. Unfortunately, there's not much I can help with. Little human girl. Collected her about 20 years ago. Been a thorn in my side ever since, but damn good crew. Not sure cut her hair or not. Long and black.
Understood. We'll begin looking in the morning. We're kind of exhausted from the pits today.
Sure. I expect to hear from you very soon.
You will.
Yes, sir.
I will get on to it right away, sir.
Make sure you do. As he sort of tilts his head over to family depends.
That is what I was going to say.
She's definitely shaking.
And she-
as
The basilisk just sits back down on the throne and or takes that Jarl pose like in Skyrim. The best way I can describe it because we all can imagine it.
Yeah,
yeah.
we know that.
Just,
I mean,
just to sit
You've
down,
seen
like,
me do it.
Exactly.
mm,
That Gilal
Drana's
Caladaster just sort of
definitely getting up.
flips open the trapdoor and lets you all out
Yeah.
before shutting in, staying up with the basilisk.
Does he let Drana's dad go, at least?
Yes, your dad goes with you.
Okay. I am like, he's not keeping him prisoner, but he's like, I will find them and kill them, kind of like threat. Like, oh,
Yes.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't take a high insight to know that he literally
Yeah,
just threatened
no.
Drana's family with death if this
Oh,
isn't
yeah,
taken
no,
care of.
Oh yeah.
I,
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking he's like, well, I'll keep one and you keep the other, and if you don't, then it's like, ooh, like, ooh.
I don't think you go halvesies on this deal.
You know, that's collateral, I guess. He probably has people already scoping out the place just in case.
So, with that, you are now free to your own devices. It's become a little later in the afternoon. You were here around sundown when this started happening, so night is starting to take its toll on the environment.
We should get Camelot.
Yes. She. Drana is very clearly shaken by the events that just occurred, but she's moving.
But
Drona?
he seemed like a very assertive fellow.
Yeah.
Has to be if he's in charge.
Oh, he was the one in charge. Just write something down. God.
Yeah, if in a city of pirates, you don't get that frightening unless you're in charge.
I did not think he was
Mhm.
frightening. I thought he was just, pushy.
He has to be. He literally runs the place.
Well,
You
it's
don't
good
get
to-
anything done if you're not pushy.
It helps to put a face to the name, just not. It's like,
He is one of the most wanted people in this world. Of course he's terrifying.
You alright?
Just shaken.
Why don't you stay with your folks for the night?
Yes. You all can start rest, and I will begin the search immediately.
Well, hold on.
No. This is not a place where we go separately.
No.
Oh no, I will keep it in the immediate area that you are all staying.
No, no,
but
no,
I
no,
can.
no, 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 no. If anyone tries to snatch you up in the middle of the night or tries to take you apart, we're not going to be there to put you back together, Humpty Dumpty.
What is a Humpty Dumpty?
Yeah, I've never heard that before.
I think it's a position I tried once.
No.
You see, Joust nods. He's like, position he has tried before. Like, right? Said
No,
like
no,
underlines
it's-
that 3 times. Like, thank you.
In any case, I'm thinking of heading over to the ship, heading over and
I'll come with you to grab Camelot. My parents should meet her, and I'm sure you all have questions.
I also would like to speak with the captain, see how he is progressing as well, if he knows any information on this mysterious person.
Fair.
Sven's with us right now, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah,
I believe so.
he's just
Yeah.
as shaken as Drana is.
I mean, poor little work guy. Yeah, you know,
Poor guy.
gets snatched up. He's just a little guy. He's a little guy.
Drana, before they start heading to the ship, Drana's definitely going to hug her dad. I promise you'll be safe.
Happens so fast. When the Basilisk wants you to talk, he can just bring it out of you.
I know.
what did he say about the orb?
They got wind that you returned from your little pilgrimage. I mean, in a town of 1,000 pirates, word tends to get out when the goblin smith goes off. When they heard you returned, they thought you brought something important back. They couldn't get to you because you were all fighting. So went and asked me instead.
Understood.
Didn't get their hands on it though.
Did they ask anything about its properties or anything that it might be of worth?
He just lets out this big sigh. Well, no, it's magical in nature.
I think you did the right thing. Your safety is more paramount than the simple simplicities of a magical metal.
I
That's
agree.
how it's always been around here. No, maybe not the friendliest of places or even the nicest, but it is a safe place. Trying to find home.
Yeah.
All right, I won't keep you too long, sweetie. Husband's probably worried sick of me.
He is.
You go take care of your friend, and we will see you back home.
I'll see you at home. I give him one last hug and then.
One really big soft hug as he pats you on both shoulders and begins to run off into the wooden wilderness.
Yeah.
With that, you all begin to make your way out into open air of the sea. Push out towards the docks where you last left Silverbeard and his boat. Whatever few supplies that you had on the ship are being or have been slowly but surely escorted off the boat.
They
Some
managed to get
onlookers are still
the-
pointing and questioning why there is a caravan on top of the boat.
Yep.
Would you look at that? Did you think they lifted it on there? What idiot would do that when there's a crane right over there? I just laughed. That's silly.
Well, Jess, you wanted to talk to the captain, yeah?
Yes, you all go check with Camulet. I will at least see if the captain needs any help, as well as he knows any leads. That way I could at least do some investigation tonight.
Understood. And I'm going to start heading downstairs. Still a little shaken, but not as much as she was back when she just left the cabin.
You
I'm gonna follow right behind her.
you get that sense that now that you're in company and you're further distance from the king, you feel a little bit at ease. You head down below deck and you see Camulet sort of doing her best to organize things
Oh yeah, she's only got one arm.
as one arm.
Imagine trying to fold your clothes after you've been used to it.
Yeah, imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine that. Mm.
Just gonna knock on the door and enter.
I follow right behind him.
Welcome back.
Need any help?
No, I think I have all my things in place. Wasn't much to begin with.
Sure.
We've got you situated over at Drama's house, so should be alright.
From one wooden umbrella to another, I see.
For the moment.
Such is our life.
Yeah.
Though you
Such
still want to
as-
keep your head down.
Of course. Place is a debased den of debauchery. Wouldn't want to get over our heads.
Hey, be careful,
stick
that's
our
one of the
necks
you're talking
out.
about.
How are you
Be
faring?
careful, that's... Drana, why don't you explain? There was a lot there, wasn't there?
Well, we were threatened by the king of the pirates. That's a great first day back. Not the warm welcoming I was hoping for, but whatever.
I wouldn't say threatened, like, in the overall sense. There was an ultimatum, yeah.
We have to do a job for him. But you are still have not been seen here, so they don't know about you yet.
Let's try to keep it that way for a little while.
Yeah. Although word does travel fast.
It is a place of loose lips, I would believe.
Yeah.
Anything to make a simple piece of silver.
The good part is most of the city is indoors, so you should be able to walk around freely during the day or night.
Or not. Put my faith in a rickety old boat.
Fair.
However,
Fair.
if I able to take notes of places that are safe, the cracks in the wood planks do not cut through the sunlight, I'm sure I can.
Understood. Well, we're ready to go when you are.
You seen the captain, by the way?
He's not here.
Hasn't been back since he left. Docked.
Did he say where he was going?
Shakes her head.
Hmm.
Who knows he was trying to avoid a calabaster. All he
We
told
ran
us.
into.
Or he's bound to show up eventually. Boat here.
Yeah.
Deer just whip a satchel over her shoulder. Please.
Off we go. As I start heading upstairs.
As we're heading up, I'm gonna call for Joust. Hey, Joust!
Yes, Payne. What is your request?
Oh, the captain's not here.
I figured. I asked the crew.
So, he apparently hasn't been back. We're gonna need to keep an eye out for him.
I had already calculated that. But thank you
Just
for your concerns. It seems that the rest of the crew is also uninformed to where he has gone. They said he would be back, but it has been some time.
I mean,
Probably
as
gonna
far
go
as
in
we
front.
know, he's not liked here. We might as well keep an eye on the gutters as well as the crowds.
If I know the captain, I suppose the thing he would want after a long voyage would be a drink. I suggest
That's
we
what I'm
look at
thinking
the
too,
local
yeah.
watering house.
Well, if Calabasas after him, odds are he'd be on Calabaster's ship about to be keel hauled.
I would certainly hope not.
Yeah, let's just hope Calabaster didn't find him. But then again, apparently he's been doing messenger work for the Basilisk.
We can also ask about anyone who might have seen or heard rumors on this mysterious person we are looking for.
Right.
What was the name again?
Maggy. Right?
Bloody Maggy.
Bloody Maggy. I was gonna say
Bloody
not
Maggy.
Mary, but Bloody Maggy. That's it. Yes.
Bloody Maggie.
Well, it shouldn't be too hard to find. If she is bloody, she is probably leaving a trail of blood behind her.
It's
That's-
not meant to be taken literal.
Ah,
I think
you
that's just
see?
because she kills so many.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would be a very good name then.
Not for us. We have to find her.
Well, we do not have to resolve this with violence.
Does that
We may have to.
name ring any bells to you, Camelot? Someone, because this person had their neck broken and they were thrown from the rafters and survived.
Name doesn't. Whatever history she had stayed up here.
Fair enough. Alright.
Be curious.
We'll
though,
gather more
they sit
information.
back.
Perhaps there's mysterious magics in the work. We should be
It could be
careful.
that.
I'll have to think it over after.
Probably not going to get the best wine here, but
We'll find
Let's
some
head back to the
stolen
tavern.
import from a rogue ship that they broke off.
well, now you're getting the idea.
Fit in here, I might as well start behaving like.
Fair
You'll
enough.
be fine.
Odds. I'll continue off the.
It may not be elegant, but there is some charm to these pirates.
Charm would not be what I would use to describe pirate. It is your life, judge you.
Fair. I guess are we going to the bar or are we going back
I'd
to
say we
Toronto.
take her over to your house first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll head up to Drana's place first.
Fair enough. Doesn't take too long. You are slowly but surely making landmark notes inside your head as you. Drana, you know this very well, but for the rest of you, you're slowly but surely getting to memorize like dock to smithy, smithy to dock, dock to the shark pits, etc. These fine bee lines towards places. Eventually, you push your way through the cloth opening of the smithy. Forge, while cozy and warm, no longer holds a flame for working. See your parents sort of huddled next to each other and
Aw.
We're back. And we brought our friend.
oh, so this is your friend. We are the Ember Lights. This is our household. Are more than welcome in. And by this time, like, you've all walked in, Camelot has yet to walk through the door frame. By that point, she just nods her head and walks in. Thank you. She has told me all about the exploits of Gallius and its people. I will do my best to either stay low or fit in. Nods his head. Good.
It seems if people want to find you, they have a way of doing it. So I suppose just be yourself.
Probably the best advice we're gonna be able to give you. But, welcome to any of our humble accommodations. Have room to sleep around here, but, our home is your home.
If you wish, you could have my bunk, or we could share it.
Sort of raises her eyebrow when you suggest sharing.
Hey,
Oh,
I
gee.
offered for the bed too.
Ah, jeez. It's got to be hard to really bring a person home when you're living with your parents. I'm just saying that,
Hey, dude.
Ah, Drana got no riz. Oh, man. Rip.
Joust,
Mario.
what are you even saying?
I don't know what you're talking about. This is my joust boy. Yeah, Joust looks like he's like, well, now that we have accompanied our friend, should we wait for a moment, or should we check a local watering hole, maybe get a drink, settle our nerves, and ask what the rumor mill has spun?
We do need all the info we can get, but I think
Any
I'm
of rumors to
noticed-
go around when it comes to, bloody pirates and missing folk.
Mm-hmm.
We should take any even the most unusual rumors, take them to heart. It seems that there is always a grain of truth in every little story.
We already know the way over to the inn. Drona can stay here with her folks, make sure that they're good.
Yeah.
Yes. That seems like a good idea. Will you be alright here, John, or should one of us stay with you?
I'll be fine. Lady Camelot, you said you wanted some wine. Best go with them, but you're always welcome back here.
Thor just shrugs a shoulder and... Very well.
Either that, or we could bring you back a bottle.
I don't think they meant wine, Joust.
Joust looks and he's like, they said the word wine. Why would they not mean wine? Like thinks about it like,
Luffy,
Joust.
Luffy, you
We need you
presume
to
too much. I still have taste. Not
yes,
some-
perhaps a nice
Oh,
perhaps
good.
a nice. I would think a nice red wine
Do you
would be
take
up
me
to
for
their
a blood-drinking savage?
Thanks.
Elafi just kind of points at Pain, being like, I mean, blood drinking is all I really know, all I understand about it, so my bad.
I mean, you
have
breathe
much
the
to
room,
learn in
Luffy. Come on. Also, it is good to bring to.
It doesn't help that I've
share-
also got a spirit being inside me, which just adds to the confusion. It's a great time.
It's yeah, I bet. No, my feelings aren't hurt by
You just-
any of this. What are you fucking talking about? I'm fine.
You see him
But-
point at Joust and Luffy, and just like, both weird.
Well, I am weird because I am literally a machine. He is weird because he does not understand social constructs.
Are
That a
you a social
pun?
construct?
Yes, I am built for societal engagements and merrymaking. Societal construct.
Since when?
Just thinks for a moment. Since always, I suppose.
Needs work.
Yes. As I'm like, it's like that meme just emotional damage. Like, You see Joust like flickers for a moment. He's like,
the hard truth father.
Trust me, we've been trying to work on Joust since we met him.
Needs to work on himself.
Yes, thank you.
my program is still incomplete, but I am still working on it. I will take your consideration to heart, father figure.
Or just grunts and nods. Like them? Well,
Yes. We will see you all in the morning, I suppose.
or whenever. I'm probably gonna have too much sleep tonight.
Trying to at least get some sleep.
Oh, of course, of course. Take care of
We're gonna
yourselves.
take care of this. We're gonna make sure that nothing, comes with that ultimatum.
Sort of gulps and nods and have fun out there.
Oh, I've been having noodles of fun here. Just ever since we fucking docked. Just been one surprise after another.
But isn't that exciting?
It's the most excitement I've had for a while.
Well, we have
Sorry
been
for not
stuck on a
fun.
boat for
On a
couple months.
boat, on a cart. I'm just happy to be somewhere longer than a day.
Yeah.
I mean, we're kind of on a boat for longer than a day.
We're still on a boat.
No, we're in a boat. There's a difference.
Well, on, I suppose you're all right, but yes. Either way, we are losing plenty of hours. The happy hour is presumably started. We should probably make our way there. Andrana needs to connect with her parents.
Happy hours all day, every day.
Well, the happiest hour is probably 5 o'clock. Just thinks about it. Oh,
Anyway,
yes.
Well,
I
you-
bid you a good day.
Yes, good day. Time for some quality family time.
go have quality family time.
Indeed.
You see Joust like kind of leans down before he goes, and he just like, I am also glad that you are all together again. It warms up my heart to see you all happy.
Yeah, it's nice to see a family together.
Yes, it is a familiar sight.
Same.
Is it?
See, Joust just turns around and walks out when he says that.
That's why Elafi responded immediately with, "Is it?"
Wait,
Yeah, he
wait,
did.
is it? Is it?
Wait. What?
And he doesn't say anything. He just walks out and starts
All right.
walking to where he thinks a bar is. Like,
Look, Alafi,
Laffy just nods that. Is like, all right.
just let it be for now.
Something happened. I'm curious.
With that, you're all waved off, and so are we looking for just any old dive bar, or are we going back to the starboard?
The starboard seems like a central hub of sorts, like a little bit more than a regular dive bar.
Plus, it's the one that we have.
Depending on how much we're gonna drink, we might not want to walk very far to our beds.
Yeah.
Well,
Valid.
Joust will be fine, but you know.
I mean, either way.
But yeah, he's planning on at least asking through the night, or at least doing some investigating while you all sleep.
I don't think it's good to let you walk around.
Especially
I mean,
on
I
super
Jost
mean-
doesn't necessarily have to tell us he's wandering off, to be fair.
That's true. You all do have
True.
to sleep. I do not.
Though the elf is also kind of paying attention most of the time, yes?
Well, I have to meditate for 4 hours. I am conscious while I do it, but I can't, like, go anywhere. So, like, I can walk around and do it.
I still have to rest like the usual 8 hours, but I'm also just as aware as he is.
Okay.
So only one of us needs proper sleep. I see.
So really, the only one actually sleeping is Alafi.
No, I'm
Distant
just like
snoring
passed out. Just Alafi sleeping on 3 bunks on top of 3 other pirates.
By the way,
Just
so you
Alafi with
know-
his legs dangling out of a hammock, touching the floor, just Chewbacca
Yep.
yawning.
There's no way these guys'
There's no way he could
tiny ass
fit.
beds
I
hold
don't
me.
know where the fuck why do you snore like a fucking. I don't know what the fuck to even call it. It's almost demonic. The sounds that come out of your mouth when you're trying to sleep.
You do make noises that remind me of the Feywild. I'm not gonna lie.
It's disturbing.
I think
I mean,
it is.
I do
I think
speak
it
Sylvan.
is quirky.
You do.
Oh,
you-
it's Fey
you-
heritage.
Oh, you speak as well.
No, it's fine. I'm not left out.
Well, we can make up our own language, Pain. Ik bay, Pain way, friend A.
I don't understand what he said, but it sounded painful.
It was painful.
I mean, then that's the perfect name for the language, isn't it?
Pain Bay? Yes, I will write that down. Thank you, Tora. Pain
Just-
Bay.
Camelot let out an audible sigh.
Don't you start.
I've managed to be on a boat with y'all from beyond me.
How I've managed to stay with them like even longer than that.
Oh, sunshine, this is the most interesting your life's ever been.
I want to go back.
But I would ask. I
don't
have
say
a
that.
question. I have a question for everybody.
Mhm.
What are your initial theories when it comes to this strange, mysterious person that we are
This-
looking for? What do
this
you all
Maggy?
think? This Maggy of sorts.
I've no idea.
Possibly another vampire like these 3. Almost said 2. Would have been wrong.
What are the odds we run into another one?
I mean,
Camelot just
there
looks.
are other kinds of undead.
That is true. I had some theories.
Now if-
I have heard tale of some creatures of some spirits that have inhabited the waters. I know a bit about it, but I need further information to justify my theory.
What you told me is true. The Basilisk straight up killed her. Even for vampirism, there's no coming.
Yes, I believe if anybody twisted off someone's head or snapped your vertebrae in your neck, you would presumably die.
And granted, there can be some
It's-
steps involved, but
I could probably survive being thrown down that far.
After your neck has been twisted all the way around.
No, less so. Unless the ghost in me keeps me alive.
To be
Hmm.
fair, we
Morgan,
don't really
do you
know
think you
how
can keep
her...
me alive? Oh, off is just speaking to thin air.
To be fair, we don't really know how her neck was actually broken. It could have been twisted, it could have been snapped. We don't know.
But yes, that is why. But
There's-
I have an initial theory on some stories that I have heard back in the day. But
I-
I do need to know if we know any further information.
Perhaps
There
more.
are also magics that can undo death. So maybe an accomplice that brought them back.
Also true.
Oh, that's pretty
That was also
interesting.
that is a good sub theory. But yes,
that would mean they'd
There
have
are
to
many-
collect the body from the docks below.
And he never did find the body.
that is true. Presumably there would be
And-
some powerful magic to bring someone back.
The problem is that nobody told the Basilisk they saw it. Which, given how lively this
Hmm.
place is, means either it didn't happen, or a lot of witnesses are keeping their mouths shut for no good reason.
That seems unlikely, yeah.
Judging by all the stone bodies in the water, yeah.
Curious. But either way, we are here.
Yep, you make your way to the starboard bow. Things are quite lively.
Oh yeah, nighttime. Happen.
Nighttime, you see people who are now spending what money they earned from bets. In fact, one pirate raises their arm to you. It's like, "Hey, the Sanguine Band!"
I'm rich. I'm rich.
Oh yeah, I have a lot of gold now.
I
Probably
bet my
should
last
sell
copper's on you. Damn well worth it.
10-to-1 odds, kind of wild, right?
Here, come on, drink on me. Let's go.
Okay.
The spirit sort of just like rolls her eyes and throws a bottle his direction. He sort of like
Well,
it
everybody.
hits his head a little bit. It fumbles, but he eventually gets the bottle on the table.
Oh, the one gets a bottle of grog right in the face.
Come on, come on. Here we go. Come on. He just starts pouring shots for you all.
Joust would definitely like to dip out a little bit just to see if he could chat with some other people like that are away, like other groups. See if there's like if he's hearing any rumors of mysterious goings on.
Why, you don't like good
Yeah.
grog?
I am
He's not much
fine.
of a- He's not
I'm
much of
not-
a drinker.
I am not much of a drinker. Thank you, though.
You're in
I
the
have-
wrong damn place then. Come on, come on. He sort of like slides one over to Scarlet. Scarlet.
Or to me.
Sorry.
Yeah, you see a young female pirate. Thank you. And just like walks off. Like, he's like,
thank-
no, wait.
Right there, Angel.
Hey.
Hey, and just like walks
Slides
off.
one
and
over
he's
to you,
like,
Payne.
"Ah."
Over to you,
Yeah.
Tora. Over to you, Alafi.
I don't know who that person was, but they seem very friendly. It's like kind of nods. Like,
Another shot for the Q
Ah, thanks,
here.
Weird Robot Man.
You got it.
As like brings a shot to Camelot as well.
Joust is rude not to accept a drink, so yes, he will take one. He's like, well, if you are offering, I could not resist such an offer.
Ah, come on. With that winnings, I could do this for days.
He's like, I am gonna. My liver's gonna be shot. Like,
For what it's worth, Gob, Elafi is paying very close attention to where everyone's packs are.
that's
to know,
immediately what
good to
Joust
know.
is doing too. He is keeping an eye on everybody, but he's basically just palming up and just like letting the drink slide down his throat and then open up his chest and just putting the drink back on the counter so it looks like he's got another one.
So
I'm
fun.
gonna take one shot. Just leave the glass on the counter.
I mean,
One's enough.
it's not
Okay,
a strong one. Spirits just must have thrown her just a cheap bottle that she had underneath.
Yeah,
it-
Tora's not going to turn down a
it'll-
shot.
It'll give you a good buzz for a few moments. Camelot sort of just like swishes the glass around, puts her nose up to it, just grimaces a little bit.
They may not have wine here.
Downs it before just throwing the glass off somewhere.
Just keep picturing anytime someone throws something, it just hits somebody in the head or like on the face, anywhere. Just the place is rowdy as shit.
Is this
Yeah.
normal? Why, you never had grog before? The best!
Listen, you don't need to force yourself, so. You know.
It'll be my one and only shot.
Yeah.
It goes down so smooth. It's just like, delicious, rubbing his belly. Now, I'm sorry, friend. I don't think we caught your name.
Probably because I didn't say it.
Well- Oh, thou, you are a tricky fellow.
He sort of like waggles his finger at you. I mean, if you want some more drink, you're more than welcome to it.
Well then, be sure to save one for us at last call.
So when's your next fight gonna be? I'm gonna bet my next batch on you.
I always need more practice. Maybe tomorrow if I'm feeling up for it.
Ooh,
We'll
that'll
see.
be good. I'll
got a
be
weird
right there at the
question
shark
for
pit
ya.
over there. Except
Yeah, you
not
like the
not
shark
next
pit,
to my
what?
buddy. Like my buddy got wrecked when you guys were fighting.
Oh,
Yeah,
He was in fireball range.
it's gonna really suck not having him around more. But that's the life we kind of live, you know. You're here one
I
second
do-
and gone another.
I have a question for you.
Yeah. What's up? Hi.
You've been around here a while, shark pits, whatnot, right? Has that one last bloody what was
The
it?
Commodore?
Bloody Mag.
Bloody
Yeah,
Maggie.
Bloody Maggie ever fight in the shark pits?
Bloody Maggy. Oh. That name hasn't been around a while. Used to rip that place up good. Got the sharks all hungry.
Ooh.
I mean, she got the name for a reason. It was kind of like her signature thing. Not to really like go all out and kill you, but to, you know, as he like leans in, he's like, hurt you. Like a lot.
That's savage.
So she was more of an exsanguinator than a eviscerator.
The fuck's a sanguine? What?
Exsanguination.
She bled people a lot.
Yes, that is what I was going to say. Exsanguination, the art, the act of letting
The hell are
blood.
those words coming out of your mouth?
Oh, I'm sorry. They were bloodletting. Yar.
Yeah.
He talks funny. He talks funny. Like,
usually had these like gnarly ass daggers with her. They were all serrated and stuff. They weren't meant for cutting, they were meant for bleeding.
Hmm.
Wouldn't
Hey.
I'm not gonna question too much about that one.
Well, I know there's particular kinds of like daggers and stuff that have like a serrated edge to the blade, so it doesn't stitch the wound closed, so it just bleeds open. Like
So-
it just
Yeah. Gnarliest
Yeah.
fucking things.
So follow-up question. Was there anything about her, behaviors that were a bit odd, maybe quirky,
I mean, she
plain
was,
weird?
aside from how gnarly she fought, she was a real quiet one. Usually just kept to herself. Whenever someone
And-
talked to her, she didn't really speak. You only ever listened to the Basilisk, though. He talked. She definitely listened.
And what did she look like? Could you give a description? Or would you be able to give a description as I draw a picture?
Maybe after another shot, huh? As he starts like pouring the next round.
Yes, I will join you on that.
Come on,
Skull.
let's talk about Bloody Maggie while we get bloody stinking drunk.
Oh boy, I hope I can keep up with you. You are already way ahead of me. I'll have two. Wow, goes right through me. And literally you see like it drinks in like a little side valve, but it kind of like has the glass immediately down and just runs off into that. Like
I'm gonna nudge
delicious.
over to Tora and just whisper over to him. I don't think that having one source of information, especially as bloody drunk as he is a good idea.
No, it's definitely not. But
Ah.
I'm amused anyway.
Oh, I'm not that drunk. Tell you
Did I
a
say you were drunk?
whole bloody story about Bloody Maggie. Her whole
I
life
too
was
inebriated to tell it.
whole life was drenched in blood. The day she came onto the ships, the day she died.
She ever look like she liked drinking blood?
And no, that's gross.
That's very gross, right? Yeah, definitely.
He's like, you're gross, man. You're
Leave the
gross."
blood drinking to the sharks, man.
Did you actually see her die? We heard it was quite public.
I mean, you seen one person fall from a balcony, you seen them all, right? That girl had a scream. Felt like the whole dock went quiet when we heard her yell.
Hmm.
Banshee
Nobody
blood.
knew, nobody expected it. Quiet one all just started screaming like Bloody Maggie, man. That crash into the
see.
water felt like different from the others, you know?
How would you
Grabs
say,
the
how
bottle
would
at this
you
point and
describe-
starts swigging it.
How would you describe when she hit? Was it like a large splash or was it quiet?
Yeah, different how?
I think it was just because everyone was quiet. It just sounded louder. Usually you see someone get pushed off and you're like, oh, our king making his decrees again. Better just let him do it. And they fall, they scream, they splash. Everybody got quiet that night. I don't know.
Is there
Hmm.
anything I can roll to see if I can like figure out what might have been different about this or any magic effect that might have taken place?
Uh,
Yeah, especially considering like the freaking neck snapping wasn't even mentioned.
give me an Arcana
Like-
check.
Question:
Hmm.
Can you still scream even after your neck is broken?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Okay.
The wind escaping from your lungs can
But
make
if
a
it's-
blood-curdling
it's-
scream.
If it's, I don't know, if she's already dead and it's that loud, then I wouldn't imagine much force would be possible.
You'd be surprised in the death throes of a body.
I would
All right.
joust.
26.
26. All right.
Ooh.
I was gonna give you help if you needed it because I was
Good
gonna
first
think,
roll of the night. Let's go.
Good, let's go.
Pretty
Let's
good.
go. But you got it. Yeah.
You were already under the presumption that when a neck is snapped, that they are dead, and they no longer can exhume screaming, let alone making a louder sound than normal from a splash. But the drunken ramblings of someone are very difficult to glean that information from. You do know, however, there can be some spells that may enhance sounds more, but
Thunder.
why that would be applicable here, you're not quite sure. It may be a dead end that you're thinking through. However, it should be said that no one should be able to scream after their neck got snapped like that.
Can I go talk with Spirit? Like as
Sure.
he's like kind of rambling on, I'm gonna sidle over and kind of slide over there. And I'll be like, "Good day, Miss Spirit. I do not hope I am interrupting you."
Oh
Would you
no,
do-
busy as ever. Please come talk.
Ah, yes. As you know, we have
Oh,
met.
I'm
with...
sorry. That was sarcasm.
Oh, would you like me to help? As he picks up a tray of drinks. I'd be happy to help with no charge, if in exchange for some information later.
Sort of drops the rag and leans forward. What do you want?
As you see, he's like kind of like going out there and like just like drops a few drinks to some random people, even though he doesn't know the order, and comes back with an empty tray. Kind of means that it's like, as you know, we have met with the big man upstairs, so we need to know. We are looking for somebody important. Does the name Bloody Maggy ring any bells for you?
Maybe. What's it to you?
Perhaps if we know that you have found a credible source of information, favors could be moved around. In your favor, of course.
You getting at?
Basically, if you help us, we tell who helped us, and eventually things might get a little bit better for you around here. Or they could get worse. It all depends on your answers, of course.
Is that a fucking threat?
No, just a promise.
Drinks.
Roll me an intimidation check.
Joust like turns
Joust-
and his eyes just like, no, that is a promise. He kind of turns like, oh
No.
shit. Let me see,
Do not
intimidation.
Threaten the person that pulls the drinks. Don't do that. Oh fuck.
Oh yeah, threaten the barkeep. See how that goes.
Yeah, that's gonna go well.
Everyone,
How about a 17?
17.
Not the worst roll.
Not the
Still
best, not the
threaten the
worst.
barkeep though.
I mean, I am just a robot.
That way? Fine. Bloody Maggy was probably the most fiercest pirate in all of Basilisk's crew. Her insubordination is what got her killed. Satisfied?
Indeed. Thank you. Where do you know when she was killed? I
Leave.
presume you would know if it was quite public. It might just been a noteworthy day.
All the executions public, it's hard to miss one per day.
I see.
But if I had to put the money on that one, what, 3 weeks ago?
I see. Thank you. And I do apologize. I just wanted the information. But I would love, of course, to help you out in any way that I can. You do not need to pay me. It is just my apologies.
Just sort of. She has like that customer service face on, but you can see the mask tearing as she just has this grimace behind it.
Yeah, you see Jess just slowly sits down the tray and puts like the bar key that like unlock a bottle and just like walks away, like slowly just backs up. He's like, "Good day," then takes his hat and like kind of walks back to like the group. Yeah. And he seems to be
Meanwhile, the
piecing together-
drunkard's just rambling on about like all the fights he's heard that bloody Maggy's gone through. Is like, there was one time took like a whole freaking constrictor snake out of the water, cleaved it from freaking neck to tail, wore that fucker like a scarf. Craziest shit I ever seen.
I'm just looking over at the freaking Tora, just like this is going on long enough, I think.
You know,
It's
I wasn't going to get drunk while we were already banged up, but I'm reconsidering.
No. Nope.
I just think they were such good friends with all the folks around here sometimes. Especially Mach.
I'm sorry, you saying that she had a close friend around here?
Yeah, the Goblin Boy, freaking, ear hair guy.
Ah, yes, the merchant.
Yeah, that's the one.
They were presumably close friends.
I don't know how close was. Kept seeing her mosey on off to that shopkeep whenever she had the chance.
I see. Very good. And you see Joust is just like kind of he's like, I am piecing together a timeline. And I am thinking that our next source of information would come from the shopkeep. Presumably some sort of magical artifact might have given her.
I think what's next on my timeline. Another shot.
Yeah. And I say like, but I better catch up to you.
And by that point,
sips
he's
it
like
and just,
tilted
puts
the bottle all the way back and falls back in the chair.
And he's like,
And we've basically used them up.
And we're done here.
Okay.
Mhm.
So,
Well, everyone.
Thanks, brother. You were very helpful.
It seems that her execution was around, say, little more than 3 weeks ago. As well as she was it was an interest in history on her, but I presume our next option would be to go to this merchant shop. And it would be good that all of us go there after a night's rest.
I'm more curious about how there was such a scream after her neck was snapped.
Well, presumably, I have a run in theory, but it is, like I said, a theory. Perhaps, as we know, there is all different types of magical charms and trinkets sold at this shop. Me and Tora have been there before. We have also purchased some magical items that you probably would like to use as well. But either way, it seems that presumably she might have been granted a sort of amulet or maybe some sort of item that has given her this second chance, perhaps something that brought her back after her neck was snapped and as she was mid-fall. She could have survived the drop into the water, but that is neither here or there. Or it brought her back as something else.
It's not that I trust the ramblings of a drunkard, but I am curious if anyone else noticed how much louder the scream and the splash was. If it were me, I would be doing that to put on a show and get the attention.
Strange. Yes.
For now, we can at least stay under the radar and continue our investigation. As you see, Camelot's walked up, bottle of wine in her hand.
Nice.
Where did you
Oh,
get
you
that?
found one.
Ah,
Yes,
I love
found.
vintage.
Ah, fitting in already.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
If you would like.
Thank you for the distraction,
uh,
Joust.
Of course. You see Joust nods as he kind of he thinks back he thinks back as he kind of leans in to like threaten her. Just sees her around the corner grab the bottle, and I'd be like, hmm. And I'm like, ah, yes, that is what I am, distracting. Also, I do not think the barkeep likes me. As he like turns to just see you're
Yeah,
like,
you
distracted by
think
him.
you just basically threaten the one who pours the drinks. That you don't do that.
Didn't we
I'm sorry.
specifically tell you not to do that?
No, you weren't there. I was busy over there while you were standing next to a drunk who was rambling on about nothing.
Anyway,
Oh no, I meant first time we were in a bar. Don't worry about it.
Oh no, that was a kindly barkeep. This one is a swarthy woman. I do not know, but either way, I
you're
did not like her
making
too.
better, Joust. Perhaps you should escort our friend back to her residence.
Laffy, give me a perception.
Excellent. What's my plus to this again?
I think it's like a 3?
5.
5. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, you got wisdom.
It's
for
plus
days.
numbers.
Got wisdom for days. Just need to get that proficiency, and then I'll actually be able to check things.
9.
You feel when you have a 20 passive perception, but can't roll perception for shit. This is why I
Yeah,
normally run
if
observant.
you have to look at something like that, then yeah.
If you're checking your pockets.
Oh no.
Right, good to know.
Uh-oh, stinky.
I said at the start that I'm hoping to like kind of keep an eye on our bags, but apparently not good enough. Is what it is.
Hey, Joust doesn't really have any money on him, you know. That's why he spent it all. You can't get stolen if you already spent all your money.
It was just with all the hustle and bustle. You've been looking around. It's like nobody's really gotten near you the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Most people are
Yeah,
just drinking away their days and their bets and their perhaps even stolen bottles.
Mm.
Oh,
Well,
barkeep. I'm sorry, I forgot her name. What is it again?
Spirits.
Spirits. Do you have any stronger spirits? Anything dwarfy, maybe?
Last one I sold to your goblin friend.
Break my balls here,
Indeed.
spirits.
Yeah, what else you got that's stronger? Your guys' basic stuff doesn't do anything to a man of my size.
Hmm. Well, he starts thinking about. There's one a long distance away from a golden porter. Yeah. Starts reaching over to a shelf, and you see what appears to be this cobalt blue bottle. Sort of has these divots poking out of it, like these round bulbs that sort of act as a grip at the bottom of the bottle.
Mm-hmm. Olaf will start pulling out his coin pouch.
She also has the swill.
So as the swill. This was an import from the Everspire,
Ooh.
simply known as the Blue Dragon.
ooh.
I'm thinking like it's a nice looking sake bottle, almost like ooh, nice, like ooh, fancy.
And what's
Yep.
that gonna run me? Everspire's a long ways off.
Quite. There's a famous bottle of theirs. We heard it was making a trade, and well, end up in our possession.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Luckily, with 5-finger discounts, we can sell it on the cheap and still make it. Cheap,
course, of
however,
course.
being 50 gold for the bottle.
50.
It's gotta be some good stuff then. I didn't know Alofi was the top shelf kind of drinking man.
Who else is going to buy this kind of drink, though? Have you been holding on to that one for a while?
Most people, they tend to buy it by the shot, by the drink cup. The whole bottle's a difference.
That's true, that's true. I guess I better start with the cup to see if I like it.
Well, have to run you 5 gold.
But that'll be fine. Alofi will reach into his coin pouch, pull out 5 golds.
And as she pours it out into a cup, it almost has this milky coloration to it. Almost matching the bottle color for color.
Ain't that pretty?
With these sort of, for lack of better words, flakes that sort of rush out of the bottle and land into the cup, sort of sinking to the bottom of the cup.
Mm-hmm.
He just pushes the glass your way.
I will pass her 5 gold. But
Enjoy.
even trade, and I will take a nice sip of this.
The immediate taste you get from this is this fermented blueberry.
Mm-hmm.
Much like its coloring, it has this milky texture to it. As the blueberry fades away, your mouth sort of tingles like pins and needles. Not painful, but almost like this light numbing sensation. Can you give me a Constitution save?
Ooh.
I was gonna say, God, this sounds a lot like a rock. Like it's a Lebanese alcohol. It is
17.
17.
Ooh.
It for what it is, it definitely packed a punch. You are, but for a Furbolg of your size, you are definitely not yet hitting the tipsy levels.
I can see why people wouldn't bother buying more of a cup of this.
It puts hair on your chest.
Or takes
Usually
it off.
held at certain nobility, their house parties in Everspire, usually amongst the Dragonborn nobles.
Well, thank you. Good experience.
He just seals the bottle back up and puts it back up. Unless you're buying more alcohol, get out.
Okay.
Wait, I thought that's where they were staying for the night.
Yeah, I bought a freaking bed.
Oh, you're
Or
fine. I
yeah,
wasn't talking to you.
Yeah, Joust takes off his hat. He's like, good day, and just like turns around and walks away.
Alofi comes with you.
Okay. I'm just sitting over looking at just looking at the rest of the freaking like patrons, looking over to Tora, just like, so what now?
Well, we're in an interesting position, aren't we? On the one hand, there's an investigation, but it's work for the Basilisk, so that's... Technically, nobody should fuck with us?
Jeez, that's not good.
I mean, they very well could try. Wouldn't recommend it. The thing is, not everyone is going to be as willing to give the information as our inebriated friend was.
You point to him, he's just passed out drunk.
Case in point.
Legs up in the air as the chair is just knocked over to the side.
How much does he owe you?
Just looking over at spirits.
He paid his up front.
Hmm.
Closed at his tab already. What a light.
It looks like he's paying for it right now.
His loss.
Doesn't really hold down his whiskey very well, now does he? Either way, I'm willing to get some more witnesses, some more testimonies, some more rumors, whatever we can get.
Yeah, what else is going on in the room?
Give me a perception check.
I'd like to assist with that.
All right.
Um,
Advantage.
yeah.
Joust, once he leaves, we'll just immediately start walking towards the magic shop.
Okay, perception's an 18.
Sorry, what was that, Joust?
Oh, I was saying, like, while since he has been told to make his leave, he thinks he should continue the investigation and head towards the magic shop. He has some questions he would like to get answered.
All right, you sure?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, and if Alafi falls behind him, he would not pay attention to that.
All right, then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Laffy's with you.
Yeah. So yeah, he's just like, well, I was told not to go. I better continue the investigation. Just start
18.
just beeline into it.
So, like you noticed earlier when you came in, it's a lot of revelry going on, a lot of sea shanties being sung about by drunken patrons. Folks just in here to have a good time. There's someone with a buxom lady sitting on their lap. One of the patrons you notice, however, while most of them are gnarly, tattooed, or otherwise decorated, strange goblin stand, sort of wearing this metal skull mask. He's been drinking and commiserating the whole night through, but every now and then you notice him just like darting his eyes your way a little longer than usual and just quickly turning back to his mates.
Yeah, I'm not going to look in his direction, but I will lean over to Payne. It's like, we have a fan in the form of a metal masked goblin over there.
Oh, joy. I should we go interrogate him then?
He's got some friends over there. Let's try not to cause too much trouble if we do. I definitely want to know why he keeps staring at me, though. Aside from the obvious reasons.
She's staring at you, or is he just, like, staring in a general direction at the both of us?
Oh, who wouldn't stare at me?
I
Let's
mean,
be honest.
you do stand out like a sore thumb. This is true, yes.
Vanity.
Say,
Venator, like.
But I'm just saying, you know.
Oh, he's definitely staring at us. So, should we see what he's interested in?
I'd say we go for a pincer attack if that is the case.
Hmm.
You go in to the front, I come in the back.
I could say something, but let's go ahead and try
No,
that.
Yeah, my
keep
brain
your
imme-
thoughts
my-
to your fucking self. I
My
swear
brain
to
immediately
you.
went like, my brain went there too. I was like, ha.
Just like that, just
Got
like
him.
that finger moment, just like,
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, why?
Business before pleasure, sunshine. Let's go.
Keep your mind on the fucking gutter for like 10 seconds, please.
That would be hey.
So, can I actually roll a stealth to kind of blend in with the crowd?
Sure, give me a stealth.
Ooh.
If this is to blend into a crowd, high or low?
Low.
Make this a performance check.
Oh no.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, at least I don't have any
As it-
negatives on that
unless
roll.
you're trying to hide behind people.
6.
6.
I thought that was a nat 1 for a second. I was like, oh.
No.
You try to blend in. One of the drunken pirates sort of wraps their arm around your shoulder and tries to get you to sing along to their shanty.
I'm gonna just like slip right on out.
What's your problem?
Not gonna say a word. Not gonna say a word.
It's
Just
funny that Pain can't really blend in with people that are actually having fun because they never have fun. They're always edgy. So it makes sense.
Pain is doesn't know how to have fun in the traditional sense. No.
That's true. You are the man on the edge. You are that guy in the tavern that's just the
I am.
mysterious guy in the corner.
I
I'm
am,
that
yeah.
edgy.
Yeah,
I'm the edge.
while you are now getting egged on by pirate boys, Tora.
Yeah, since Pain is having performance issues, I'm not gonna make any. I'm not gonna be shy about my approach. I'm just walking straight to the goblin.
Out at a table with 3 others, like a round table. Oh, if it isn't the breadwinners over at the Shark Pit. It was a pretty good display of that big explosion you had there.
It is a nice, showy way of fighting, now isn't it?
At this point, the goblins just nodding their heads and sipping their drink. At this point, they're like avoiding eye contact with you. So you got yourself an arena name, or are you all just called the Sanguine Band?
I believe the Sanguine Band is the running name, yeah.
How does that make you? I don't see any instruments on ya.
We're a band of something. It's just not a musical one.
Oh, I get it, like a band of misfits and you're all red and stuff.
There we go.
So where's the red?
Well, for me, it's my hair. To be honest, I'm not sure where they got the red from.
Oh, sir. It's all adding up to me as he like claps his hands together. It's all adding up. You're the leader of them. And it's your band.
How did you guess?
I knew it. I knew it.
You have that air of authority about you. Like,
That's why you're always in the back barking at everybody while you were casting your cool whoosh magics.
Well, General leads from the rear.
More ways than one. Wow.
Shut your whore mouth.
Come on. Wasn't that a good one? As he like pats the goblin on the shoulders, he's like, Great fighting. Great fighting.
Oh, you saw it too. They're now just directly addressing the goblin.
Yeah. You fought really good. Really good.
Oh, no, imagine if
I'm
this
gl-
guy's your
I'm
big
gl-
fan.
Glad you enjoyed it, though. I can't help but notice you've been paying attention to me all day.
People just don't go around asking for other people, do they?
Well, you can't help it if we're curious.
Sort of like squints at you behind the mask. Are you even asking around for that anyway? That lady's all dead anyways. Well, come on, line up, Grovers. They're just having some... They just want to know about people around here. I mean, Bloody Maggy was a really big name.
I mean, we hear she was one of the most ferocious of the Basilisk crew. Of course, if we're going to compete in the ring, we'd like to know.
What else is there to know anyways? Ruthless fighter, well, lots of people money. Gifter of spirits. Everyone happy around.
Does that have anything to do with the insubordination we heard about?
At that point, you see him shut. What's gotten you up in a tits there? Just sort of like lashes out, like pushes himself out of the chair. He's like, "You don't know what you're messing with." As he sort of just storms off from the starboard bow.
I'm gonna face step past him as soon as he starts moving. Hang on just a second, I'm not quite done. And since I'm keeping within 10 feet, I need a DC 16 wisdom save.
Oh, to charm him. Oh, shit.
Oh, do it! Do it!
Fucking sexy Nightcrawler.
If you could see my face in my palm right now.
Is it a 4?
Take a shot, everybody. It's a 4.
Stupid sexy Tora. He's
Stupid
like, I
sexy
went, nothing
Tora.
at all. Nothing at all. Whatever, you with your fake sexiness, whatever. Man.
I'm assuming that was.
Hey!
I'm assuming that was charm person.
Yes.
Alright.
Oh, shit.
Charmed for a minute.
Oh, shit.
At this point, like the shock in his face as you appear before him, before just whew, like a jack of hearts. The hearts sort of like encapsulate his eyes for a moment before he just blinks.
Okay, I was lost in your eyes.
Didn't you?
Come on now, we're all friends here. Gave you a good show today. I just want to hear a story or two.
Bloody Maggy is not a story you tell at these kinds of tables, friend. Bloody Maggy's history is full of pain. You would know that if you still knew where she was.
What do you mean where she was?
I've said too much. Listen, I get it. Trying to figure things out, you know more, but just can't.
Am I able to kind of like come up behind this guy and just like encourage him further? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Or am I still caught up with the crowd?
You've kind of like at this point broken away from things a bit.
I'm just gonna
He's so
come
close
up from
to her
behind
man.
him, kneel down to his level, just like,
You know, you say her life was full of pain, right? We're no strangers to that. So you might as well.
Stand. Want the answers. North from Gallows. Hide away there. Can't say any more. Until we know the whole group trust you.
A whole group.
Ooh.
Goblin Revolution.
Yes. Sorry, inner goblin coming out.
Rabble, rabble.
Rabble, rabble. Rabble, my brothers. Rabble.
You've said enough for now.
I'll be right back.
I'm gonna hand him 5 gold. Like, go have another drink.
Sure,
Oh,
me
go
in the
on,
mood
go
for a
on.
drink any.
Look. If nothing else, get yourself something nice.
Scoffs a little bit before back to his table.
It's very interesting.
I'm fascinated by the fact that we now have 2 goblin connections.
Goblins are full of secrets, evidently.
Secrets about the same person.
Mm.
So,
Oh. Investigating's fun after all.
anything else you would like to do at the starboard bow before armed person wears off?
Right, he's not gonna like you very much, and just a second.
Yeah. Yeah, we should probably go for now, Sunshine, just until the crowd thins out.
I've got a room here, so I'll keep an eye on things. I'll keep in the shadows. You might as well get yourself situated while you can.
Well, I mean, I was going to stay here too.
I mean, unless you want to step out for a while and then come back later.
Yeah, I'm not leaving this place alone.
Fair enough.
Both gonna go?
I'll go wherever you want to go.
Maybe just go on a nice romantic walk, you know?
God.
just right along the lake, along the waters. It sounds beautiful right now, you know?
Yeah, among the shark-infested waters.
Maybe a crab will be on a boat and he says, "Dare you see her?"
Shut
God
the
damn
fuck
it.
I mean, I'm sure there's
Alright.
some interesting nightlife if we go looking for it.
Oh, yeah. Sure. I bet. Keep an eye out for anything that might pop up. You never know. You know what?
Meantime-
I think maybe a walk just might be the thing.
That's what I'm saying. A nice, lovely walk.
In the meantime,
Just
let's
cut over to them. Come back to us later.
Drana,
Yes.
as everybody is left and you're sort of left with your family. Bit of a somber mood. They know now what's at stake. What you have been pulled into.
She's kind of just sitting there quietly. Well, probably at the table, just sort of fidgeting with maybe a napkin or a fork or something.
Colorful friends you've made along the way.
Yeah. I didn't think I'd get this much attention coming home.
Well, the
Or this kind.
blacksmith prodigy goes on a pilgrimage to make great discoveries. They may have opened my big mouth and kept bragging about it.
It's okay.
Ended up getting the wrong attention. Sorry for that.
I'm sure he would have found out one way or another. At least we're not in trouble for it.
Not in trouble, but in deep shit.
Do you know anything about this person that we've been tasked to hunt?
Hey, Maggy?
Yeah.
Everyone in Basilisk crew is ruthless. He was always the worst one. At least just... so gleefully. Quiet face on her, too. I don't know what turned in her, but... and Basilisk end up trying to finish her off for good.
Then maybe she was faking enjoying killing for him.
Baby.
I know a lot of these people do.
A lot people will do when they're afraid and alone. My hope is that you don't get hurt in the middle of it all.
I've been fine so far, and
No, you're more than capable.
I know.
Emberlight, after all.
She smiles. You've made me the best there can be. There is no better.
You and the ancestors have sort of stumbles a little bit.
Our ancestry has had powerful warriors and great scholars. But I
Mostly
don't think
smiths.
Of course. And
Well, you're out there doing both.
but I don't think any of them were as loving as you are. As
So just like look and
I give
smile
both
at each
my-
other.
Just like, it's actually really sweet.
You really think I should go find my family? The ones who left?
Don't think anyone, their family, mind for no good reason. sure if they knew who they were dropping you down upon. Belief that we need to honor our family. To do that, you need to discover whose yours was. In our hearts, you'll always be an Emberlight. We know for certain that there's always been a piece of you missing. Make sure you see if the forge melds you together just right. Find that last piece.
Well, I guess I have some questions for Camelot when she gets back.
I'm sure they won't be long.
Yeah, as
Oh,
long
is it-
as they didn't start a fight.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, in the alleyway, it just shows Olaf and me, like Batman and Robin, a bunch of pirates. Like, wow, I can't believe we beat all those pirates, Olaf. Like,
Alafi, joust.
Yeah.
As you're making your way over to loot and plunder,
Ooh.
you hear the sounds of things breaking. Ceramics shattering, glass breaking, things
Better not be
tumbling
coming
over.
from loot and plunder, or else the Lavi's gonna throw hands, even though I only got like 25 HP left.
don't worry, I have a few spell slots. We got this.
Who?
I
what?
probably would turn and notice Olafi. I'm like, oh, Olafi, do you
No,
hear that?
you do hear this at loot and plunder.
Oh, we're going. Lavi rushes.
Yeah, I'm already heading towards it, and you probably easily make it past me because you're way faster than me. Like, wait up. Like,
Them long legs kick in, and it's like, ooh, someone's about to get punched.
All right.
oh wait, I have to Naruto run to go faster. Like,
In that case,
What?
we will figure out what's going on in just a few moments. For now,
Ah, no.
we need to take a quick break as we get the table set up. Just expect a little 10-minute break. I get things set up.
oh,
Get our
shit,
waters
can
in,
Olaf-
get our bathroom breaks, grab your snacks. We will be right back.
This gives us time to plan.
And welcome back. Down. So, after hearing the commotion coming from inside Loot and Plunder, that little display window off to the side over here reveals what appears to be 2 goblins standing on top of the tables, looking through things before unceremoniously throwing them onto the floor. Some stuff breaking, some stuff luckily like surviving, bouncing off the carpet. Behind the counter you see this other hooded rogue figure. In center stage you see this Goliath of a man with this big brutish hammer, sort of like keeping his eye on things, kind of staring at like a suit of armor that's on the wall.
No sign of the shopkeep?
No sign of the shopkeep.
What do we do? Alafi. I was just going to see if he was here to talk to him, but it seems that danger has been thrust upon us.
Is the front door open?
Go to jiggle the handle.
Oh, I meant like, is it ajar? Sorry.
No, it is currently closed.
Okay.
Or else you would have been spotted by now.
Mm-hmm. Windows? Top level?
No top level windows. Just this display one off to the side. Sort of has that like wooden T. No glass in it, just a wooden T that like sort of acts as the barrier.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think they have spotted us, Alafi. I think we can get the jump on them if we need to.
I have no desire to try and fight 4v2.
Well, perhaps I can do what I did back in the fight and maybe narrow the odds down a bit for us.
In that case, if you see an opportune moment, go for it. But otherwise, let's wait to see if they bring the shopkeep out. Our focus should be making sure he's alive.
That is what I was hoping for as well. I say we keep an eye out, we stay low, and when the opportunity arises, if we can, we should strike.
Stealth checks for now?
Yes, sir. Stealth checks for the both of you.
Yeah, buddy. Good thing I don't get disadvantage, even though I am made of metal. Stealth is 3. Okay.
Let's hope you have well-oiled gyros.
Not a very good roll, but still a 14.
How about a 19?
19, alright.
Good thing I lubricated my gyros.
As they continue looting through the place, you're sort of poking your eye around the window and pulling your head back. They don't seem to have noticed you. You begin to hear a commotion as,
Hurry it up, you two.
We're looking as fast as we can!
the place is supposed to be full of magical trinkets. One of them was supposed to be it. Something, anything.
Maybe I'll check up top. Owner's
Oh, it's-
gotta
yeah,
know the
it's-
answer.
You said it was like a ladder that went up to like the upper level, right?
Yeah, it's like you can see like bits and pieces, like you can see barrels and boxes up on like the top layer, but there's like a 10-foot climb with a ladder up to it.
I keep thinking like a barn style, like it's just an upper loft kind of thing.
Yeah, an upper loft that's kept connected to the bottom shelf just by a simple incline. A steep one, but one nonetheless.
Right.
See
Presumably,
the
I
big brute,
think
like he's more than half, like his eyes almost peek above it as he sort of just like hoists himself up to it.
Oh. little goblin. I don't mind smashing your whole shop. Probably already halfway there.
Get what we're looking for and get out of here.
It's got all sorts of random junk.
Papers are blank as they're like unraveling the scrolls and throwing them off across the floor. What are you all doing?
I see that they're
Not a single one facing the door currently? Oh no, that one is.
Yeah, I kind of lean over to Luffy. I see the leader has made his way away. Should I try to at least subdue the lackeys down below, and then we can handle him up top?
Main thing, wait until you hear him find the goblin. If the goblin's hiding, maybe we don't have to do anything. Maybe he can take care of himself.
If you knew how old this goblin was, I don't think he can take care of himself.
Oh?
His mind seemed addled. He did not seem all the way there, but
I mean, they haven't found him yet. Who knows how long they've been here?
that is true. But either way, I am worried for his safety. The more we do not react, the more chances we risk him getting hurt.
They need information out of him. They won't kill him.
Roll me another
You
stealth
say
check.
that.
I happily roll another stealth check. My first one was garbage anyway. Back.
Only 12.
Somehow getting worse.
Well, we are kind of just like, hey, what do you think we should do? Like, talking outside the window. If we can hear them, we're talking normal voices. So.
They're tossing stuff around. They're very distracted.
That's true. That is true.
Neither of us rolled below a 10. They gotta have low wisdom, right? No idea we're here. You got like 9 passive perception on this guy.
And you just jinxed yourselves.
That's the joke.
Yeah, I know.
Boss? Not everyone is sleeping tonight.
You can just like turn around, look out by the window.
Probably clear in my head, just in there like, hello. Kind of like, uh-oh.
Then go put him to sleep.
Here, Joust. Just hover behind the door. Let's let them make a mistake. Luffy will just stand open in the window.
You need to roll initiative.
Or,
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's like, I think the time for surprise is gone.
Always fighting. Why does it have to be a split party fight? Why did you drag me here?
I was going there. I was gonna. If I saw that, I would have run away. You would have followed me, bro.
Oh, rolled good.
Ooh, how about, oh, let's go. Yeah, it's basically like, all right, we should, and then I think we both fist bump. Let's do this, Alafi. Yeah, go through the door. Everybody wants kung fu fight. Just kicking around.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
Guys on the board.
Oh boy.
Goblins.
Goblins.
Got a 9.
Yep.
And I had a 20.
And Bruise.
Oh, Ruse. Well, that's a metal name. Oh god.
Mm-hmm.
What's your dex modifier, Joust?
3.
Smack dab between the two of you.
Chimachi.
But that being said, Joust, you are going first.
Well, yeah, as Joust kind of pops in here, he will pop in at the moment, and he just says like, "Greetings, intruders. You are not welcomed here. And literally, like, as he's coming, you see his chest starting to do that similar kind of glow, and he's like, oh boy, Alafi, you should look away. And then just like, he's going to cast Hypnotic Pattern. It is a 30-foot cube. I'm just double checking the measurements. Let's see, 30-foot cube within range, yeah. So he's going to hit basically the 3 on the let's see, it would be, basically it's just a huge section right here. If this is 5 feet, so 5, 10, 15. Yeah, it's basically going to hit the 3 on the bottom because he's 10 feet up, so he would be away just out of the cube, the bruise.
Okay.
So basically, just in the middle of the shop, just literally, this like pattern emits out, and they
3
need to give
wisdom
me,
saves, you said?
3 wisdom, yes, wisdom saves, and it is a DC 15. I'm just gonna mark that off real quick, just on my spells.
Farthest goblin failed. We're here past.
Okay.
That's really unfortunate for him.
Yeah. So yeah, it's once again that weird kind of surge out there as he kind of like immediately sees the flash go out. He shouts to Laffy to turn his head for a moment, and then it's just like an explosion of color for a moment as his eyes swirl and kind of come back, and he sees 2 of them just like just fucking just vegging out there. This guy is probably hid under some loot or whatever. And I'd be like, that seemed to work pretty well. Not as well as I hoped, but oh well. As he pulls out his rapier and he says, all right, Alafi, let's do this. And he will give you we'll do Mantle of Inspiration on just Alafi.
So hypnotic pattern damage.
Doesn't do damage. They are pretty much. Let's see. So
They
make a
followed
save
under
or-
charm, didn't they?
They are they are charmed, and while they are incapacitated and have a speed of 0,
Okay.
someone have to use their action or they take damage. But they are like that for up to a minute, so 10 rounds.
Yeah, I should have remembered that from the last time you did.
Yeah. So you either have to take your action or they take damage. So they're just going to be vegging out there. But yes, I'll do Mantle of Inspiration. Alafi, you can use your action if you want, and you will get 8 temporary hit points. As Joust runs over and like kind of hops by this front thing as Alafi speeds past him. Let's go, Alafi! And that will be my turn because that is bonus action and action.
All right. It's turn.
But yeah, 8 temporary, by the way, Gurg. 8.
Yep, it is marked. Thank you.
Cuckoo, because we might need him.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
Better get some stunning strikes out, boy.
Imagine bruising. Oh yeah, with my 2 key points.
I mean, surely we took a short rest, right?
From walking from one place to another, if only that's considered a short rest.
Mhm.
Oh, the bar.
Yeah, we were at the bar for 10
Not an
minutes.
hour.
Not an hour, yeah. Joust probably 5, because he really kind of pissed that person off a little bit. But yeah.
Well, it's called loot and plunder.
As you see him take this sort of like heel back, and he runs, jumping off from this top, like crunching into the table.
Oh boy. This guy's like
Fails the
6,
dex
7
save,
feet tall.
roll, falls prone. Would be fun.
Yeah. Lands on a rod that's just in the counter. Fuck.
I'd say this place was asking for it, but I don't mind a little, workout.
And he is going to swing recklessly at you.
Oh boy. Barbarians, I figured.
That is an at 20.
Oh, no.
That is a silvery barbs. Silvery barbs, please.
All right.
That's what it's for.
Probably
baby.
better for you. That's a 2.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He swings recklessly, and I'm just like, Look over there, a distraction.
And with that, you
Wait,
hear
what?
like the wood panels of the floor just crack and break.
And I say, Alafi, he's swinging around recklessly at me, like kind of rolling around, like smashing the counters.
Elafi has noted that the barbarian's attention is posted solely on Joseph, and I will get free punches on it.
You have advantage, by the way, Alafi. Of course, I'll give it to you.
That is Bruise's turn. Alafi, you're up.
Elafi will start with the glorious free action called Talking, saying, hey, shopkeep, now's your chance to get out. We're here to cover for you. Escape. Go. That is Elafi's turn. Sorry, that is Elafi's free action. For
Yeah,
turn.
careful.
Then I will take
I
a
was
step
gonna
here.
be like, damn it, Alafi! Like,
I will bonus action pop the fists. So this
Fists are out.
lad and the bruiser need to make dex saves.
2 dex saves.
DC 16.
Well, one got a 6 and one got a 9, so nice.
Okay. They both take 2d6 force damage,
Right.
resulting in a whole 5 force damage.
hey, free force damage, why not? You know?
That is my bonus action to pop the fist. So then we will do one regular, or I said regular, one astral fist punch at this poor goblin.
All right.
'Cause
He's
I need
just
to put
trying
him
to
down.
find stuff in a bin next to him, man.
Unfortunately, he could wake up the other ones, and that could be a problem. So, at advantage thanks to the other thing.
That is
Yep,
correct.
the silvery barbs.
27 to hit.
27 definitely hits him.
Ooh. The old punch.
Minimum damage again. Rough. 6. He's taken a total of 11 damage.
Yep, as he like brings this little goblin spear out, you just like almost slam this goblin with your fist on the table.
He's still kicking?
Very much so.
Okay, I will go ahead and
He's
go
a,
5,
he's a
10.
lively goblin.
He's a very lively goblin. And I will punch Bruise in the back.
All right. Roll with advantage. You
Does
was
he
reckless.
Come on, nat 20, sucker punch him in the back of the head.
Wow. Sorry,
That is-
that's only a 14. It rolled weird.
Oh, I see.
It added both of them, that's what it was, yeah.
14 hits him.
Okay.
He is a barbarian.
We'll dish out the damage. I deal force damage. I counter barbarians. It's kind of funny. 10 damage base, and this is also a stunning strike. So make a Constitution saving throw. Yeah, make the barbarian roll a con save. Good fucking luck. DC 16 regardless.
Meets it, beats it.
He's not stunned, and that is all my key points.
Oh boy.
The real fighter's here. And that's Alafi's turn.
Oh, you're not looters, huh? Here for a fight. Happy to oblige.
I hope that punch doesn't make a bruise, whatever your name might be.
Now, though, it is the goblin's turn. See him drop his spear for just a split second and reach for this bottle at his hip.
Okay.
He's going to lob it over you two towards Joust.
Okay.
15 to hit you.
That will just hit.
Alright.
Because I'm AC 14.
He has disadvantage. He's in threat range of me. It's a ranged attack.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, alright. I rolled better.
Okay.
Well, that's how it be.
It kind of bops over Bruise and then hits me in the face.
So the glass shatters as it begins to corrode you. You're gonna take 4 acid damage.
My skin, it is melting.
This is not the kind
Oh,
of acid
no.
etching we need.
Nope.
Oh my. My hat's already starting to melt already. I just
You
got
have to move
this.
very carefully, little goblin. You can either run towards the door or run towards your friends.
The thing is, I'm a goblin. I get afraid to scare. It just rolls away.
I mean, he
Where's
can
the
bonus
gun?
action disengage.
Mm-hmm.
Who's big enough to handle you?
You see him just like run across the tables as like you hop over to another one.
And I am assuming he did his bonus action disengage.
He did disengage.
That makes sense.
Yeah, or else he get punched in the back of the head.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like plops down by the broken rubble. Goes to his charmed
Joust
ally.
needs to make a Constitution save to maintain concentration on the hypnotic pattern. Yes.
I do, yes. Yes. So
So you're looking for a 10 or higher.
yeah, 10
Please
or-
don't fail this, else we just run.
Yeah. I would be like, well, that hit. There goes. Let me see. I just got it. That's what I was checking. Con save. Let me double check. It's 2. Okay. I figured it was 2. Don't have great con, but. Oh yeah, I'm good.
Need it.
Alright. You keep your concentration.
Wait.
Other goblin stuck. He has to be shaken. The other rogue, which puts us just back up to Joust.
Yeah, Joust sees that goblin and he looks and oof. I gotta stop him, but if I stop him, I would wake up the other ones. I know what I could do. I'd be like, Alafi, I don't think I could get to him, but I could at least help bring down this big meaty man.
Okay.
Yeah, and I am going to let me double check what this would be in a. Let's see. I've got to double check my idea. I'm thinking I could just reduce this guy so he's smaller. So he's about the size of.
That is a
Drana
concentration
type.
spell, though, isn't it?
It is also
Sure
concentration. That is true.
is.
Yes, I'm like, that is true. Let's see. I have mostly support stuff. I can shatter him, but like, do I want to actually? Yeah, I'm gonna dissonant whispers that goblin.
Okay.
Okay.
That's wisdom save?
Yes, it is.
That is a pretty hefty spell for a goblin.
It's a
Well, he took
2.
Okay, well, he is going to take 3d6 psychic damage and immediately use his reaction to run far away as speed allows from me. Like, keep running. Like, he'd just keep running and running. So let's see. 3d6 psychic damage, but it might
have
just
much
kill him.
space to run.
How'd they get in there? Maybe he just runs out the window. I don't know. That is 10 psychic damage. And
Yeah,
then
the
use
problem is to
reaction
get as far away from you as possible. You are blocking his exit.
Well, I mean, you can get furthest point away from me, I suppose.
The exit's not the closest point.
Anyway, where does the goblin run?
Yeah, but he uses the reaction to immediately move as far away from me as possible.
As he hears these whispers in his head, he begins to leap above the cupboards, start climbing up the boards as fast as he can, and just start making his way up a corner.
Just like
Almost like trying to like
freaking-
claw at the walls, like create an
scared
escape.
I suppose I'll be right there. Oh wait, that's not it. I just want to check that's not. It's a first. There you go. Okay.
Do we have any sign of the goblin shopkeep during
Yeah,
any of his previous turns?
I will also shout
You
to the.
have not seen him so far.
Okay.
What was the goblin shopkeep's name again?
Muck.
I met him. Muck.
Ear hair.
Muck. It is the person who bought the bag of beans from you earlier. We are here to help you out. You have looters. You better be careful and run. The door is open.
Don't you think I know that?
Told you he was good at hiding.
And I'm like, oh, good. I was like, well, he is still here, Alafi. And then I was like, well, that is something, I suppose. And I'll give Alafi another bardic. I have one left. If we need to grab him and, mantle inspiration to run away, we can. But I will hold the line as I hold out my rapier and kind of position myself. Actually, I'll stay about right there, just so I can give Alafi, advantage and stuff like that as we're kind of holding toe to toe. But I kind of turn and make that comment, and that'll be my turn.
Starts looking up to his crewmates, and he's just like,
So sick of your bullshit!
as he just goes for another reckless swing at you.
Making fights boring in duels and outside of duels. It's a good time.
18 to hit you.
Ooh, I have one more silvery barbs in me. Should I use it?
Might be better to save it to avoid crit, but at the same time, you getting hit could just
You
result
getting hit
in
would
us.
stop the I'll do the silvery bars. That's my last one.
Alright.
There goes my first level.
That makes
think
it
you
a
can up
13.
That just misses.
Alright.
And my advantage once again to Alafi. I'm just it's just once again the silvery mist as Joust rolls, avoid and get him probably smash another case of stuff.
Yeah,
Just like a pile
he's
of
done
it.
this full sweeping swing at you, and the silvery barbs is enough to make him flinch and to give you enough time to duck underneath it. You can just hear the wind blast by you, just a giant maul whiffs its attack.
Yeah. Whoa. Just anime style jumping over shit, breaking around, and that is my turn. Yeah, as I'm like, Alafi, we either have to find him or take him down, but I don't have really much left in the tank.
I got little left as well, but I think we have an option 3.
And what's that?
He can't chase us. We can just run, grab our friends, and be back.
And we know his face.
And his friends' faces.
That
His
also
one
makes
friend
sense.
is cowering in a corner. Elafi will start with a casual punch to the back of the head because I have double advantage. Not that it does anything for me.
Yeah.
You have super advantage. No.
Oh, right.
Super advantage.
Advantage from flanking, advantage from silvery barbs, advantage from reckless attack. Let's go. Because I get to roll 4 dice, right? I still rolled a 1. 26.
26 will
Come
hit.
on.
Still got that 1 though. Feels bad, man.
Oh, there we go.
Another 10 damage. I've done 20 damage to him already, honestly. He's probably feeling it.
He hasn't raged yet, though. That's the problem.
His rage doesn't do anything to me.
That's true. Yeah, force damage.
Well, unless he's specifically a totem barbarian. But then,
Oh, God, no.
I do have multi-attack, so I guess I might as well hit him again, as I think a little bit longer about what I'm doing. Still with advantage, hilariously. Love reckless attack. There's the nat 20.
Hey,
All
there
right,
you go.
let's go.
Whoa.
I keep forgetting to hit the roll advantage dice.
Yeah. Oh my God.
13.
Okay.
You have started bruising Bruise a lot.
Yeah, you're just
Man, he doesn't have nearly as much health as I thought he would have. I wish I
Well,
put this guy in the dueling arena. It would have been a fucking
that
slaughter.
would have been a much better.
Bonus action, another attack.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you're
Because
level
monks.
5. You got multi attack, right? Yeah.
Monks are great.
Monks are great.
26 to hit.
Yes, sir. That hits.
Give him slap around with these fists.
I dealt so much damage this turn.
Yeah, Bruise still stands strong.
Just casual 32 force damage. All right. Okay, we're making the big one angry. Shopkeep, if you got a trick up your sleeve, now's the time.
This is my trick.
I didn't understand what he said at all. Elafe will start to cycle around this way. And that is everything on my turn.
Just in case we need to run for it.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, well, we're trying to back up towards the door as we're just wailing on him.
So with that, the dissonant whispers is done.
Yes,
Yep.
it is done. Yeah.
You're gonna see him slide down the incline and just.
Oi! They're trying to kill us! Step out of it!
And he's gonna shake his goblin friend.
Yeah. Let's see. They do. Yeah, they are shaked at it, so they will start their turn. Yeah, it's just they. Some person has to use their whole turn to shake them out. Uh-oh. Alafi, they are waking up. Uh-oh.
You can't loot this place. We're looting this place.
Alafi, I have the sneaking suspicion they think we are looters.
We'll agree to just leave if you let us leave. With the shopkeep.
Shopkeep knows something. Hiding out the good stuff.
You're lost.
I gain. As he pulls out a vial of acid and just chucks it towards you, Alafi.
Why do they
catch
have
it.
so many acids? We just have.
Guardians, man.
17
Yeah,
to hit you.
First off, he misses. Second off, can I? Oh wait, no, he missed. I can't even catch it if he misses. That's so sad. Anyway.
Damn.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
don't have
should have said
your
hit.
deflection.
Shame it missed.
It kind of is, yeah. Anyway.
That'd be funny. We come back, so yeah, they're having a romantic day. We come back, we have all these acid burns on our face. Like, oh, we had a busy night. We had the boys' night out, as they say.
I'm not even gonna ask.
The goblins, that dude's still stuck in it.
Joust would totally be like, we went out to a spa day. We had a chemical peel.
Joust, you're up.
Joust sees that the two of them are there, and he's like, I do not want to cause too much property damage, Alafi. That is the only other spell that I have that could damage them. It would destroy most of the shop. And then Joustin's like, sing! Then I will face you with blade in hand. And he will go to stab this guy with his rapier.
All right.
He's a brave boy, but not brave enough for this. Like, I'm a brave boy. So I got a +4 to hit on that. Got
Yep. He still did
it is
reckless,
with
so it's
advantage.
with advantage.
Oh, it's and then
Yeah, I need to pull out 2d20s for the
I gotta
advantage
put
thing
out
to
two.
actually work. Doesn't matter. You
11
roll the
rolls.
same thing twice.
wow, look at
11
that.
unfortunately misses.
Yeah.
As he sort of like takes his hammer and smacks your rapier out of the way.
Dink.
You little stick.
Hey. And I'm like, hey, stick is pretty good.
Where how'd you hear that from?
Run, Joust.
As I'm just like, Now, I see you are a man who likes the finer things in life. If I trade you a magical item, we get the shopkeep, and you can go, and we can go with him.
Oh no. Something very specific we're looking. No little
yes.
magical trinket will do.
You mean this magical thing that I have in my bag right here, as he holds up the bag of beans?
No!
Well, I mean, you don't know what's in this bag. It could be anything. It could even be the thing you're looking for.
It's a spell.
Oh, now that we know what you're looking for, thank you. It's just not. It's like, a spell. and that is his turn. Like, aha!
Gotcha.
He is just
Gotcha,
gonna
bitch.
straight up swing at your head.
That's what it just crushes him down. Got him.
Actually, just a one shot. So
He,
like,
he
well, I guess
hasn't
we're done
stopped
here.
swinging reckless, so why stop now?
Swing for the fences, man.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, that will definitely. This time, Jess is like, now that you know, whoa, like flies against the wall. Ooh.
This is 10 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, I'm good, man. I got 11 left. I'm fine. I have cannons that hit harder than you. I kind of like shorten a bit. I
Yeah,
wish
he's
I
gonna
got my
stand his
temporary
ground.
hit point. I wish I had temporary from
Alafi.
Mantle.
Yes.
Your turn.
Okay.
Don't worry, my body is your shield, Alaf. It's kind of like a dent in his chest.
My body's your shield. Oh god.
Oh god, my body.
Jost, how do you always end up getting beaten up so much? 5, 10. Actually, wait, I already have
I
advantage.
guess-
I'm just gonna punch him. I'm just gonna punch him.
Joust looks at Joust
All
makes a
right.
joke and says, I guess you
if
could
you
say
insist,
I'm built
the monk
for
can
it.
punch him some more.
It's 18 to hit.
18 will definitely hit.
I guess you
Listen,
could say, Alafi, that I'm built for it.
11 force damage.
That much. Okay.
Oh, I've got to double check my bardic because I think you can use it on stuff. Let's see.
Used to increase the damage. Another nat 20.
Oh my god.
Oh
my
I need to
God,
increase
dude.
that damage.
Let me see. I got to double check it real quick. Oh no, it's for magic. That's for magic.
Wow.
Did we have a rule in place for crits? I don't remember.
No.
I thought we did.
We
I thought
did.
We did.
crits
Yeah, we
hit
did.
Average.
Doubles, doesn't it?
Well, yeah.
No, well, that's standard rules. There is a house rule that we were made aware of.
I can't remember though.
I don't recall either.
Crits hit average. Like if you roll below average, it hits at average.
If you roll ones, you take the average.
Yeah.
Ooh, so that's
We like our criticals to feel critical here.
And so that is
11.
the same amount of damage I dealt in the last hit, 11.
Would you like to do this?
That is one. Oh.
He's still standing?
How do you want to do this?
Oh, I misheard.
Gonna knock his ass
First
out.
off, Elafi doesn't want to kill this man because he's really just doing the pirate thing, and he probably has a boss we want to talk to.
Non-lethal.
That's cool.
Okay.
I mean,
I was
it
about to
makes
say.
sense. You are punching him. You could easily knock somebody out by punching him. Yeah.
I didn't expect him to go down this punch. I want to go down the next punch. Now, Gob, if you decide that Morgrand wants to kill this guy, I am using the Force Fist, so, like, that's your call. Elafi will go for punch to the leg to bring him down to a knee, which presumably brings him to now below me in height, because, haha, 7'10" for
About abdomen level.
A second punch to the abdomen to make him double over, and then chop to the back of the head to knock him out. Simple as.
K.O.
All right. Now the rest of you are going to get out of here before I do the same to you, all right? And I'll let you walk by me. I won't even threaten you. Go ahead.
This shit, I'm out!
They scream as they all flee the building.
What about this guy?
That guy's still in a vegetative state.
He's still stuck.
Elafi will just
Alaf,
grab him
Hi, but
and
let
put
me
him
vibe.
outside.
You just drag him out there.
Literally just put him outside, close the door, and be like, you can let him go now. He'll get the point when he wakes up.
Actually, Alafi, I think we should at least throw him somewhere he's not gonna be a problem. You see, he opens up a trash can, and we just gotta throw him in there, like.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure this counts as shaking him.
Yeah, I would say that Elafi would actually, if seeing Joust about to throw him into the trash can, no, we don't need to. Elafi will shake him awake and be like, hey, I won. You can leave. See Bruce there? You don't want to be like him. Just walk away.
That's right. Or I will mess with your mind a bit more.
Son of a...
The moment he gets even remotely hostile, the fist hovers just a little closer.
Yeah, you see like the rapier out right next to Alafi. I'm like, try me, bitch.
We're not even going to kill him. Bruce is going to walk away alive. You lose just about nothing for this. I don't even know your name.
I can't even remember his face.
Now
Alafi.
that you're closer to him, you see this blue complexion in his face, a sea elf.
Ooh.
Okay, he is pretty
Ooh.
unforgettable though.
I'm just
I
saying.
mean, he's all
you
all robed up and like hooded, so you wouldn't have normally gotten these features.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he's kind of like Pain, like covered up and like broody, roguish. Right.
Oh, shut your mouth.
Well, I mean, they dress in a similar fashion. Bundled up and not.
Bunch of bruises working for the Basilisk.
What's it to you?
Pay for what he's done.
Hold
And he
up.
just starts to run off.
Wait, we didn't catch your name, friend.
He ain't
Oh,
giving
dang.
it to you.
You see, Joss is like, darn, I knew I forgot to ask him what his name was. But I never forget a face, Alafi. We will find him, and we will figure out what is going on. But right now, we need to tie that guy fucking up. He almost killed me. Joss is like, kind of like, ouch.
Not to mention, we need to talk. You keep almost dying in every single fight, Joust. I'm not sure how you put yourself back together, but you need to be way more careful.
Honestly, it does not make any sense. A Gearforge's body is supposed to be repaired on a constant basis, but every time I seem to self-repair myself, which is not normal in our systems.
It doesn't make any sense to me either. It's like you're.
But either way,
more-
we should find some rope as we start like grabbing and binding up. It's like we have to tie him down.
Oh,
I
hey,
will- you
Muck,
tie him
we
down.
got rid
I
of
will
him.
look for Muck. I will look for this goblin.
Out of the cauldron is my bet.
Oh, yeah.
You hear some noise coming muffled underneath some boxes.
Joust will walk over to them and start moving them away. Yeah. Are you there, Mr. Muck?
Eventually,
it is
you pull
me.
these boxes out of the way, and underneath the carpet appears to be a trap door.
Oh, he covered himself.
Clever
Oh,
boy.
Nice.
yeah, Joust like kind of goes.
Eventually,
you
the
there,
trap door
sir?
just sort of like swings open.
Get stuffy in there.
He sort of slowly picks himself up from his little trapdoor. Like, you can see in there, it's like just a goblin-sized hole he's like built into the floor.
Kind of like a hidey hole, like just
a
little,
literal
like-
hidey hole.
Are you all right?
Had him coming from a mile away.
Well, do
Went,
not
went
worry.
hiding real quick.
You
Too
did the right
sneaky
thing.
for them.
Indeed. Do you remember me? My name is actually not the name I gave you before. As he kind of like quickly pulls the wig up. My name is Joust. I came here to ask you some questions, but it seems it fortuitous that I was here to help save you with my good friend Alafi. We have taken the leader and are binding him down below. We need to get some answers.
Oh, good. Tying him up at ya. Good plan.
But are you all right? You are not injured.
Fine.
I'm sorry, your shop has taken a bit of a beating, but we can help you clean it up while we get some answers there. But
As he's looking down at his shop, he's like,
Oh no!
sort of just like waddles over and just like quickly readjusts something on the shelf, like a little portrait piece. Like,
There we go.
oh my god, they ruined everything! And then he just like kind of picks up like some.
This stuff was
No,
all
really?
5-figure discount stuff anyways.
But yes, they seem to be looking for one thing in particular. I was wondering if you could help. At least identify probably what they were looking for.
Yeah, so they didn't really ask me. I was already hiding.
But yes, they mentioned that it was a spell of sorts.
That's why we kept this one.
Well, either way, we will see if we can get some information out of him.
Speaking of which, before this guy wakes up, Joust, I will be right back since I'm fast.
yeah. Speaking of Alafi, roll me a d4.
D4. What's a D4?
As 4
My
arrows
hours
were
is
shot in
up.
your back. Ow!
4.
Yeah, he's gonna be knocked out for a couple hours.
Ooh.
Wow,
That's
you
good.
hit him.
Luffy needs
You
time.
hit,
Yeah.
you got him.
You hit
right
him with
in
a
the jaw,
20.
like, yeah, right. That boxer chin, like. Ooh.
This is like raccoon face down, ass up.
Oh,
Oh.
damn! You knocked his block up. Yeah, Joust was like, "Wow, you went Goku season 1 DBC on his ass."
What? What are you? Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go get the rest of them because this seems important.
Well, you good. I will see if I can move him to tie him up. Oh boy, he is big.
Oh, I've already tied him up. I'm not sure
Oh.
the ropes are gonna do anything if he wakes up though. So.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Oh yeah, this should be good.
Oh, I will help him then. If like I put my finger there to tie and I kind of slip it out as the finger.
Oh, I was
gets stuck.
assuming I was tying him while you were talking to the gob.
Oh, that yeah. That makes
Besides,
sense.
I'm
I
gonna
can't-
like nat 20 this anyway. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, fuck. You still have Bardic, by the way. You can use it.
6. You know what? A Bardic seems like a good idea.
It's a
actually,
D8.
it's not gonna matter. I might as well use the Bardic. I'm about to lose
It's a
it anyway.
D8. It's gonna lose it. There it
10.
goes. 10.
10.
Average.
He is effectively tied up.
Yeah, averagely like
Maybe
a
essentially
child.
is a better word in this case. Either way, Alafi starts to full sprint,
Okay.
80
And-
feet movement speed to be like, okay, I will be back.
You see Joust like he's like, well, I better get something to help pick it and clean this place up, and he starts like in a broom and it's just moving dirt around, and he's just like kind of helping clean the mess that he made. He's like, I guess I will help clean up. And just starts cleaning up.
No, I left that mess there. That one was mine.
Right there, as he like kind of moves up there, right there. Like,
Yeah,
he's
no,
basically helping him.
they broke that one. I left that one there.
Oh, okay. And he's like, he's gonna help him try to organize this mess, or the more organized chaos of the chaos, because they definitely wrecked it up a little bit. So he's gonna help him out a bit.
As you're doing most of the cleaning, you see him like checking Bruise's pockets for anything.
Yeah, Joust will at least see if he has anything about him. He's like, do you know this person? Have you seen him around in your shops before? He is kind of hard to miss. Large, bald motherfucker.
Large, bald. Don't know about the motherfucking part, but you know,
I mean, I don't judge. I'm just saying. He acted like a motherfucker. I mean, but I am... But also, while I am waiting on my friend, I was wondering... You did a question about a friend that passed fairly recently for you. A person by the name of Mad Maggy.
Bloody Maggie.
Bloody Maggy.
Bloody Maggy, yeah, sorry. I got hit really hard by a Mel just a second ago. This is
Always curious, that Maggy.
Was there anything in particular she was curious about? I've heard that she came to the shop fairly frequently.
Yes. Aside from being very good at killing people, she's also very curious in the world of magics.
I see. Anything in particular she was interested in?
What's it to you?
Listen, I didn't have to come to rescue your shop and get you out of your hidey hole.
Oh, they
I
didn't
just wanted
find
to
me
do-
anyways.
Well, I know, but still, I wanted to make sure you were safe.
It's a
And I
good
just
hiding
thought you
place.
could... It was a very good hiding place, but I just thought you could help me out. I don't know what is going on, but we need to uncover the truth, and you are the only lead I have. So I'm asking you, as a favor.
I did save my shop from being fully destroyed.
It is only at least 63% destroyed. As he looks around, it is hard to tell. It kind of looks like...
Are you counting the bottom half or the top half as well? Okay.
Yeah.
Looks like everything up top stayed clean.
Yes, that is true, but it's still the major shop front seems a bit wrecked. Mostly the counters that I got avoided as it was hit by the mall. I apologize for that.
Back to your question.
But yes,
I would say,
anything in
Laffy, at this
particular,
point, you end up finding Payne and Tora going through their stroll.
Oh yeah, can
Because
we,
you're sprinting across these docks. You are not easy to avoid.
Yeah. So can we hear what happened on can we hear what happened on Payne and Tora's date, or is that like a side episode that we gotta worry? Is that a
Not a
Patreon
date.
episode?
Not a date.
There's a Patreon exclusive episode.
If you want to see that episode, sub now.
Shut
God.
up.
Anyway.
I'm kidding.
It's up
But yeah,
to them
Joss-
to decide in their own private affairs. Anyway,
Mm.
doesn't take long for Payne and Tor to notice the 7-foot tall sprinting fur man.
Nearly 8 foot.
Nearly 8 foot.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, hey, you two.
fucking-
Perfect.
fucking come on like a bat out of the 9 hells. All right, yeah, sure.
Joust and I went to the goblin shop. More like Joust went to the goblin shop and I followed him. It was being raided. We helped the goblin owner out. They, one guy we let go said that the Basilisk would pay for what he's done. Sounds related to what we're doing? Shopkeep might know. We captured one. Go quickly. I'm gonna go find Drana and maybe Camelot. Do you know where they are?
Wasn't Camelot going with you and Joust?
Oh shit,
What?
we lost
I
Camelot.
didn't see her.
Oh shit, we let the vampire out in the vampire and the pirate area. Oh god.
That is a pirate problem that doesn't sound like an us problem. And Laffy does not give a fuck.
It turns out 300 people had their blood completely
Alright,
drained.
so-
versus-
She eats dreams. They'll be fine. Pirates don't have dreams anyway. Where's Dra-
Wow.
Becoming king of the pirates.
Wow.
Let me
So
tell
anyway-
Luffy. Hang on.
Oh, yeah.
So we're not
Pirate King,
leaving you
good
to
luck.
bait, right? That's noted. Yeah, fine.
Just
second,
get going. I'll go find Drana. No time. He could wake up at any moment. He is way stronger than Joust. Go help him.
The thing is, they have no idea where the shop is. You know that, right?
I
Tora
was
does.
there.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Tora did. Yeah. No, I'm thinking a lot. I'm thinking it's just Payne. I don't know why. Yeah, like Payne's like, I don't know where this is.
Oh
Let it
shit, the
happen.
shop moved.
You never know.
Anyway, so where's
That's-
Drana?
Run a
she
store
should be
home.
back home.
Drana's house. Got it. And Laffy's just off at the sprint.
While you're doing that, you will cut back to Joust.
Yeah, Joust is like trying. Yeah, you see, he's trying to repair. He's picking up like a finger or two that fell off. He's like screwing them back on. Like, and it's just like. But yes, I was wondering. They
Yes,
said
Bloody
what
Maggy.
sort of Bloody Maggy. What sort of magics was she into? But they said she was. I have some theories of what happened to her, but I need to know the
Yeah.
truth.
First, she was looking at ways to change the mind. Sort of
The mind.
make her forget things.
I see. I know that feeling very well.
That was like the early times I met her. Eventually, she spent more and more time around here, got used to people. Yeah. Started talking about restoration magics.
Restoration magic.
Sort of divine healing magics.
Hmm. Like to feel something to heal the soul.
Not really. Definitely something to heal the body. For sure.
Ah, I see. I see. Anything in particular, like some sort of affliction, like blindness or something like that.
He sort of like, with his one good eye, starts looking around.
Petrification.
Ah. As he like kind of leans in, like the basilisk.
Yeah.
I see. Perhaps she lost somebody that she did not want to lose, and she stood against him.
Never really opened up to me on that one.
Curious.
But maybe you'll have to ask her yourself.
But I heard she passed away. Is she still alive?
She was very clever, she was.
So you see, he's like, "Did you give her something to make it look like she died?"
No, I have no idea how she's still alive.
As I'm like, I do the whole Frodo Baggins like eyes narrow. Fine then, keep your secret. It's like
You have insight checks.
yeah.
I don't
I'm
think we need an insight check for this one, lads.
no, I'm just gonna be like, I'm like, I think he's kooky, but he's like, no, some sort of fucking dark magic. I don't know that shit, man. As Joss thinks he's like curious. I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to the real truth. Did she run in with other crowds before? Anything in particular? Any gangs? Any sort of crews? Was she part of another crew before working for the Basilisk?
That's the thing. She got taken under the basilisk wing very young.
How young? Like a child young, or
Like a
my
child young.
Ah, I see. So
I've lived
kinda
long enough
grown
to
in-
see the little thing grow up.
Ah, so she was here for a while. Grew into a young woman. I see.
The
then.
basilisk queen, she learned to kill, and kill really good for him.
I see.
Something shifted.
Perhaps she realized that it wasn't worth killing all the time, or maybe she killed somebody she didn't want to.
Maybe.
I don't know. She was just good at it. I see.
Yeah, at this point that Alavi comes across Drana as the
Camelot at the house yet?
Camelot's
No.
there.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh great, we lost Camelot. Oh god. Why would?
So funny if she was just having a little walk.
Yeah, you see, she's just draining
typical
a guy in the
vampires
gutter
going for their walks.
somewhere.
Yeah.
So we
that's-
zoom out quick and we see Alafi sprinting down the street up to Rodrana's door. Slide stops. Light knock.
Yeah, panicked, composed himself, and knocks politely on the door.
Oh, there's no panic. Alafi is very coordinated.
Also, there is no door.
Knocked on the flap.
Yeah, you knock on the flap.
There is a cloth dividing you from the rest of the town.
He absolutely does knock on the cloth, and he says, "Knock knock."
Oh, great! Is Alafi like Sheldon?
No,
Trana,
your
Trana,
lord, no.
Trana. That's more of a Joust thing. Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt.
I walk over and open the curtain a little.
You know the goblin shop, the one with the magic items.
With all the ear hair.
Yeah, Muck, his name is. Yeah. Some lads were trying to raid his shop when Joust decided he was going to go talk to him.
Of course.
So we stopped him.
Get himself into trouble.
He almost died again. It's really a problem.
I'm not well rested enough to even heal him.
He's not well rested enough to do anything. But luckily, we fought off the attackers. I found Payne and Tora, which is kind of a fluke, but I mean, yeah. I'm gathering everyone up so we can talk to this guy. Oh, I should add that the guy who I knocked out and is currently tied up in that goblin shop probably knows a lot about something to do with the basilisk things.
Alright. I'll be right there. Lady Camelot.
Oh,
would you like to come
Camelot is
along?
here. Good.
Would you
I like
to
to
come
think-
along?
I like to think that Alafi definitely would forget. Oh, right, Camelot. Shit.
You all sort of went off in a hurry. I decided to just make my way back here.
Fair.
Glad we got to spend some time together.
She smiles and nods.
But yeah, John. But it sounds like we need to hurry, so let's follow Alafi.
Moving the timeline along, Payne, Tora, you're now at the shop with Joust while Muck is continuing the discussions with.
I imagine that we were just like casually walking, like still going to the freaking beeline general direction, but like, you know.
Joss will be fine. Oh god, he woke up early. He smashed to the shop again.
Oh, you
Ask
you
you.
just see a Goliath brute, his maul on the floor, his face in the wood.
Yeah, Joust is like kind of
Knocked
flipped
out
him over on his
cold.
back, probably. Yeah, like.
Yeah, he's
Meanwhile,
fine.
Joust is just sweeping.
Hello, welcome to Muck's Magic. Oh, hello,
You did
everybody.
plunder, get it right. We may be
Yes,
closed right now,
Luke.
but you don't get the rest of the name.
Well, I'm sorry, sir. It is my first day on the job. Welcome
I
to
didn't
Lose and
hire
Plunder.
you.
Oh, right. I don't work here. As he drops the broom. All right. I was doing this
Are
as a
you
courtesy.
sure you don't want to keep him?
I was enjoying such a nice, quiet walk.
Yeah.
Did you? Hello, you two.
How did you do
enjoy
that,
your
Gaius?
day?
That sounds like a miracle.
Eh?
Either way.
Yeah. Anyway,
Hello, everyone. Me and Alaf fended off some attackers, but it seems they're goblins, and one person dressed especially like Pain, brooding and mysterious, ran off as sea elf of sorts. Said that the Basilisk would pay for what he had done. I have
okay. Time out. Someone who dressed exactly like me.
Well, similar to like you
I'm gonna
know.
fucking sue. I swear to God.
And we have more goblins involved now?
Well, it seemed that there is, they seem to be at least some local ruffians, but they were two goblinoids, yes.
And this poor bastard.
And this poor bastard hit me with a maul, but me and Alapi were able to knock him unconscious. He
I
seemed
can
to be.
see the dents. You need to really not put yourself in the way of trouble like this. Like constantly.
Well, by a tactical purpose, it seemed better that I would take the blow, as Alafi would deal more damage.
Joust.
But either,
Joust.
you
We've
see,
talked
Joust,
about this.
Joust waves his hand. Either way, I will be fine. But this man, I believe, called himself Bruise. I think. I could not really get a thing. It was kind of hard getting knocked through cases. But either way, he seems to be the one with at least some authority among all of them.
Well, Bruise is certainly what I would call him now.
I see what you did there.
In any case. Yeah, he's gonna be out for a while.
Yes, Alafi got him in the lower part of his jaw. Therefore, his brain was rattled inside his skull and rendered unconscious.
I know how that works. I did it before. You remember when we first met?
No, I
One
do
guy?
not. I do not remember.
Awkward.
Yeah, Joust is like, my fires do not back up that long. More than that long. I purge my systems.
Or remembers, yeah? Or are you going to pretend like you don't remember just for the sake of the joke?
I am currently just studying how damaged Bruise is very intently.
You
Okay.
can see the evidence of Alafi's work at play. You recognize
Yeah,
the force damage that is dealt to bodies, and how
So not even
widespreading
with...
his bruises can be on account of how big the arms come out.
So
Oh,
not even
yeah.
participate in the discussion. No, yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, I think Alafi definitely got him black and bruised. Black eyes, face punched in a bunch.
It's just that freaking anime, like beat up kind of like face.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, is there anything left in his pockets?
I beat you to it.
See him like holding a pouch, shaking it, and you hear coins rattling.
I did not
Oh.
want to. I did not want to steal from somebody. That would be illegal.
He
It's
was
Gallius.
attacking you and robbing the place.
That does not make it right to steal from somebody while they are unconscious.
It's
makes it-
fucking
that-
Gallius.
It makes it fair, though.
I suppose, but I guess I hold myself to a higher standard.
You do that. Someone has to be the moral one.
You're a
Well,
rare breed, that.
I'm supposed to be, I guess, a good boy.
I,
But
I
either
like
way-
they didn't used to believe in honor around here. The way of the dodo nowadays.
Yes, but either way, it seems that there seems to be some sort of underlying feud going on, but I think I know what might be happening. But we will wait for everyone to get here, and hopefully I can catch my breath a bit more, even though I do not have lungs.
Seriously, what is with this guy?
He's a special case. Let's just put it like that.
You see, he takes off his hat and his wig. I am a gear forged.
Thanks, just blurt it out for everyone to know, huh?
Well,
Weapon to discretion is the
well-
better part of valor, huh?
Those big
Hey,
fancy machines from the big cities.
That is correct. And Payne, I have been standing here for about 35 minutes sweeping. I think he probably figured it out. As I shrug, like,
Muck, out of
Good.
curiosity, while we're waiting,
Eh,
do you happen to know a goblin fond of wearing a metal mask?
a couple of them were trying to rob the place, actually.
as Joust thinks back, oh right, they were actually wearing metal masks.
Mhm,
All
mhm.
right.
They were.
Yes, they
That
seem to be
seems-
in a similar uniform.
What were they looking for?
I don't know,
As far
I
as I
hid
heard.
before I got any news of that.
As far as I got out of Burroughs before he was rendered unconscious by a Laffy by a killer blow to the jaw, it was some sort of spell. I kind of egged it out of him in his anger.
Interesting.
I don't carry a
They
lot
did
of
not-
scrolls or anything like that, but
But as far as they could tell, they could not find it in these lower levels. They saw that there was a lot of things, but they had only been here for some time while we found them there. I do not know how they entered. They probably.
alright. You know, that one trick that you did with that goblin back there, back at the inn, wasn't a bad idea. Maybe you can do the same with him when he wakes up.
Potentially, if he falls for it. We'll see how cooperative he is.
Oh, I'm sure he's going to be very cooperative. He'll have no choice in the matter.
Well, judging from his wounds, he will be out for a while. He is still breathing, at least.
More moments pass, and eventually Alafi returns with Drana.
And Camelot.
I brought the rest of the friends.
Camelot decided to stay.
Oh.
Wait, I thought. I'm like, do you want to come with? And I thought she said yes.
She didn't.
I didn't know you were asking to come with. All I heard was that you enjoyed having a good time with her.
Alright, whatever.
It's not a big deal
Apologies.
either way.
Probably my mic didn't pick it up.
It's okay. It's alright.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea to have a vampire like that, so she could just, suck out.
You
a few
have
blood.
We have two of them.
Well, I mean, a vampire that actually has useful blood-sucking powers.
Excuse you.
Oh.
Excuse you.
This has been a throwing shade episode.
Hey, Red,
Look.
hey, Red. You wanna say that to my fucking face? Come down over here to the Bible Belt and we'll fucking go.
What?
Don't worry.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Oh shit! The Bible Belt's a black belt.
Oh shit!
Oh no.
Anyways.
So D&D.
As Joust looks like a Laffy, you didn't run into any fights out there, did you?
Nope. Anything trying to
Good.
chase me probably fell behind it, honestly.
Good. Oh,
Well,
look, in
for the
front
first
of-
part.
Ah. So, was Lady Camulet there?
Yes.
Oh, good. I thought we lost her. It's just like kind of worries for a second. I thought I lost her.
She's having a great time with my folks.
How wonderful.
Well, that's wonderful.
I hope we didn't interrupt your date, your family night. But this person, as I was telling them, Alafi, seems to be in charge of the rest of them. But as far as I pieced together by talking with the shopkeep, I think that there seems to be two rival gangs at first. The leader of the Basilisk, as well as the splinter group that is trying to defeat or at least get back at the Basilisk for some past transgression.
It might be simpler than that. Ilafi,
Yeah.
out of curiosity, I've been informed these bandits had metal masks. Can you give me a rough description?
Oh yeah, the two goblins that wore metal ass. They had some taller folks with them. The sea elf, who has a very unforgettable face despite wearing a hood, very similar to you,
You need
actually.
Goblin
Pat.
for reference?
Yeah. It seems he was wearing some sort of metal, almost oni, like kind of like a only, almost like an oni mask, right? Like kind of.
It was a skull mask.
Like a skull mask, some protruding horns, a little
Skull
pommel
mask,
at the top.
horns.
Yeah.
You know,
Kind of.
those-
It's interesting because we ran into a goblin with a metal mask at the bar.
And
it's
he
a
was
shame.
taking-
They're not particularly bad people. Like they made the sensible choice to run after I told them to run after I
mean-
knocked this guy out.
I mean, this one was quiet until he was persuaded a little bit.
He was eyeing us when we were at the bar, so
Yeah, he didn't like us. He didn't like our choice of discussion. But
seemed
he did let
quite distraught about
slip
it.
where
yeah.
he did let slip where a hideout might be.
Oh, good. This guy can take us there. Probably.
Well, the problem is, I don't know if we can contain him. He seemed pretty strong.
I can contain. Don't worry about him.
If that dude can knock him out, I can keep him down.
As long as I do not get hit by a maul again. That was quite painful.
Yeah, can you stop getting hit, please?
I don't try to. It just keeps happening.
You keep
Just-
putting yourself on the fucking front lines. Stop
Okay.
it.
Well, if you're
Muck.
all gonna interrogate someone in my shop, I'm gonna make some tea.
That would be lovely. Thank you.
Oh,
Please
yes,
don't,
you
lovely.
would.
Please.
Why don't we start, since we gotta wait for this guy to wake up anyway, start with talking with you, Muck. What got you into bad water with these guys?
Hell if I know. I never met them before. If I did, I don't
Amazing.
recognize them.
I think
You know,
it's
what with
just-
the hoods and the
Relation
mask.
to- They had a relation to, I keep forgetting her name. I'm so sorry.
Bloody Maggy.
Bloody Maggie, that's the one.
Yeah, like Bloody Mary, but Maggie. That's it. Bloody Maggie.
Wait, what was the question?
They had
these guys
relations to Bloody Maggie, yes?
Yeah, something to do with her from what your talk with the goblin at your place was? Yeah?
I mean, Bloody Maggie
Yes.
was friends with me. I don't know about these guys.
Well, the one at the bar was quite reluctant to talk of her, though he did seem to know quite a bit.
He was also quite distraught when he talked of her. Quite saddened.
Bloody
Seems
Maggie's
she
a
meant a lot
sad
to them.
story.
He did seem well loved around here.
How is it that someone who gets taken in by one of the most powerful beings in Gallius and raised and basically becomes a killing machine, but also makes the world in this particular sect a little bit better? A sad story.
Sometimes the most people with the most tragic.
I'm
endings.
asking the shopkeep. It's not a rhetorical
Because she
question.
didn't get the name from her violence. She was found on a bloody beach all by herself. Last survivor of her village.
That's
This is entirely random, but Elafi gets the urge to block the door for some reason. Instinct has randomly told me to block the door with something. That's how Elafi just does it.
You just block it with your body.
Well, I mean, put a
Maybe a
barrel in
shelf.
front of it or something. Yeah, a shelf. Yeah.
You can lean up against it if you want.
Where was this bloody beach that was mentioned in this story?
Couldn't say. This was back when the Basilisk, about 20 years ago, still did traveling. Now he's mostly cooped up here in Gallius.
We still keep his ship up and running, though.
That's right. If he ever wants to use it ever again.
Mhm.
So busy being king now that he doesn't sail anymore.
Hmm.
There was
Very
some kind of dispute that got the two of them on not so friendly terms. Here I thought that maybe she would be somewhat indebted to him for taking her in.
Unless the
It was always a
Basilisk was the
touchy
reason why.
subject for her, but it's pretty much all I got told.
Hmm.
The Basilisk does some pretty horrible things. If it was done to the right person, it could put her in the wrong mood.
And she was basically found like this. The Basilisk had no involvement in what happened to her. He just found her like that.
That's how the story goes.
I'd hardly believe that.
Unless he is the reason why. Perhaps, maybe he raided the village and she was the lone survivor, and he took it as, perhaps a sport. It could be
We
that.
can only speculate. It's nothing more than speculation, and it can't be taken as fact.
That is true. What we need to know is what our next move is.
Pain,
Yes.
can you help me with something?
What is it?
How do people of the House of Dreams drink?
You're asking the entirely wrong person for that.
Yeah.
I don't know,
I
they
am.
put a silly straw in, like,
Oh,
the
are you
brain.
gonna try?
Yes, I am.
It's
I'm
exciting.
Oh, boy! Well, what do you do when you don't know how to swim? Just jump right in the deep end.
I'll tell you what. I'll do something better.
Hmm.
I'll do something better. So I'm gonna go over to Muck, and I'm gonna try and like hold his attention so that Drana is able to kind of try and do what she's trying to do.
Okay.
I'm gonna give
Wasn't
you a
Buck
little
distracted
bardic, by the
making
way.
tea anyway?
Yeah, he was making tea. He's not paying attention to what we're doing.
Yeah, I'll help him out. I'll help him out with making tea. Try making conversation with him, like light conversation.
I'm gonna use my last bardic on you, Tron. I was like, I don't know what you're gonna do, but you better do it really well. As he kind of rubs your back real quick. Like,
All right.
I believe in you, whatever it is you are going to do.
What do you want me to roll for this? I've
Well-
watched Camelot do it once, but I was not instructed how.
That is a good question.
I mean, would
Because I
Joss
was
remember
honestly
her...
not expecting this.
Like let her make a roll.
We're gonna make this a flat D20 at disadvantage.
Okay.
Makes sense.
You have only observed this once, and you do not know how the process actually.
All right. And then I get just D8 on top of it.
with bardic?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
So roll at disadvantage and then add Bardic on top of it. Ouch.
Okay,
Oh.
yeah. No.
Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to reroll the one, but
That's a 4.
4.
Has anybody got a
Open
spell slot for
sesame.
silvery barbs, and can silvery barbs that one?
I cannot. I don't have
That's
any more first
not an
levels left.
attack.
Technically it is.
Also,
but
he ran out of
it's
spell
not
slots.
Yep.
I
we're done.
have 1 second level left, and that's it. You can't upcast silvery barbs. It doesn't do anything.
Either way.
Once
Come
you're out of
on,
first,
sisters. Have my
Anyways,
back.
open sesame.
you do your best to imitate what you saw during that night. Try to lean in close to the back of his ear and attempt to absorb whatever energy you hoped to gleam from. You try to breathe deep, nothing seems to appear. As it seems all you're doing is pantomiming.
Rip.
Something's happening.
As he, eventually, the Goliath body begins to stir.
I'm immediately walking back over to the rest of the group as soon as I hear the subject starts stirring.
Wait, hey,
Stand down.
As he before he leaves,
hot tea.
he just hands you a mug.
Thanks.
Oh man, are you just gonna throw tea on this guy's face, Payne? Is that what's gonna happen?
No. What do you take me for?
Tries to pick himself back up from his knees.
Oh,
Rise and
he's-
shine.
Stay down, though.
What?
Oh yeah, I've got friends.
So I'm gonna go over to him and pour the hot tea over his crotch.
Why?
Is that how you start interrogation? Stop! What the hell? You gotta ask the question first, Payne.
Not the apples.
What is wrong with you? Lovey says, walking up.
There's a lot of things wrong with me. I don't know what.
Oh,
What
man,
the
you
fuck?
What the fuck, indeed?
What the fuck?
When you're on
You see
my
Joss
side
is
with
like-
this one, what the?
Or everyone's saying, what the fuck? Tora's chuckling.
You see, Joss is like, yes, what the fuck? You spilled your tea and fills up the cup of it. It's like, it doesn't be like, here you go.
Thanks. Splash it on the freaking guy's face.
Stop
There you
it.
go.
Pain, stop it.
I was trying to make sure that he was awake.
He is.
Alright, go ahead, Tora. Do your magic.
We don't need magic.
I mean-
Let's just talk to him.
We were going to see if he was cooperative first. That's gonna be a lot harder now.
You don't fucking say.
Would you like a drink?
Anyway,
And I don't mean that asshole throwing tea in your face.
Oh,
Perfect.
is that what we were doing? Is like Joss like thinks about it.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, man, what the hell?
I-
Jeez.
Just wanted to make sure he was alone.
We just want information. What were you doing here?
Sorry, could you say that again? My balls are a little hot right now.
Sure. What were you doing here?
Banging your mom. What did it look like?
I don't have a mom. Doesn't work on me. Now, what were you doing here?
Big smart ass.
Yes, that is true. Technically correct is the best kind of correct.
good. Can't keep.
I don't want to hurt you anymore as I
Oh,
grab his
anymore,
chin.
thank the gods.
Any more than you are.
If Laffy is actually gonna grab this guy and pull him back away from the other guys, y'all are being absolutely ridiculous. Jesus Christ, man! I thought I was being mean when I knocked him unconscious.
I'm trying to be nice to him. Legitimately. I just want to talk.
She is absolutely.
doing a very
you
good
are, for
job.
Sure. Me? No.
He's
I've
the
never
one who
taken that.
insulted a person that that does not exist.
Well, then fuck your dad then.
Which one?
Both of them. I don't give a fuck.
Joust is right. Joust is writing down interrogation stuff like this is all very informative. I'm gonna write it down.
Listen, we're going to let you go once you tell us what you were doing here.
That's not what I said at all. He might know where their hideout is, and we've got invited, so he needed him. Oh my god. Oh.
Are you saying that in
Fuck.
character?
Sure, why not?
You don't tell him what we are and aren't going to do. That's not the The point of interrogation is.
Yes, the point of interrogation is to start pouring the hot water first, then getting them to answer the questions.
I have to apologize. What was your
Seriously,
name?
seriously, the captive has to tell you how to fucking interrogate people?
These people they clearly don't know what they're talking about. I wasn't even going to go interrogation. I was just going to ask you some questions, but these people made it weird.
Could have fooled me,
What was your
douchebag.
name?
You're the one who knocked me out.
I'll do it again. So
Kane is trying to hold himself together, but you can see him trying to freaking hold back his laughter.
there's been a lot of chaos tonight, where we were sent to talk with some folk, ended up talking with someone very interesting, and we may or may not have had a bit of a, or at least I certainly feel, a slight change of heart coming our way, depending on circumstance, looking at the rest of the group.
What are you talking about?
The
What are you planning?
goblin. I'm not planning much, honestly. Look, what's your name, bud?
What does it matter to you?
You know what? That's fair. I'll just keep calling you bud.
It's
You were working
Bruce.
with. All right. Thanks, Bruce.
Call me
Those goblins
Bud.
you were working with. We were talking with some of them earlier. They mentioned a hideout. Do you know where the hideout is?
Open their big fucking gobs about the hideout.
Know that despite us stopping you from looting the shop, we're not necessarily your enemies. In fact, I personally would rather not be anyone's enemy in this town, if you understand what I'm saying. An opportunity to walk away would be best.
What's going on? What did another goblin tell you?
Oh, you weren't around at the bar for what Tora and Payne were talking about?
Yeah, we
I
encountered a
was
guy.
at home tonight. You.
Yeah, we know. We're going to explain it to you.
Yeah, yes, we encountered a goblin that shared the same mask as the ones who robbed the store. And he mentioned something about a hideout north of here.
Boys are part of the same little naval cavalry back in the Highlands. We're dubbed too weak to hoist the sails. Banished from the Highlands.
Hmm.
They work
And
for
where did-
bloody Maggy.
So she is still alive.
Aye.
Clever.
Had us sent out into Gallius looking for something to cook up her big plan, whatever it is.
Would it have anything to do with overtaking the Basilisk?
Very well might be. All revolutionaries. Oh,
Ooh, now that is a good twist. Just writes that down.
I am.
Donna's gonna sit her ass down and just, like, hang her head.
And Alafi's going to turn to the party and say, I have to warn you all. I am a sucker for an underdog rebellion, so any future decisions should not be made by me.
You see Jasp nods his head. I mean, that is the best part of a tale. I mean, that, you know, the overthrowing the evil tyrant. I am in with that. I'm just saying. Like, cards on the table. No offense, Tora.
I'm taken.
That sounds pretty damn fucking cool, but I'm trying to find out a mediation between the both. I would not want any further bloodshed.
little late
Either
for
one.
that one.
Oh, we didn't actually kill any of your guys.
Oh, but we have still plenty of Basilisk guys. Plenty more where
That's
that
fair.
came from.
It sounds like this whole place has got powder keg waiting to blow.
Oh shit. Looking for one more thing to make it all.
And what would that be?
No. Said it needs a lot of magic.
So you were trying to find a spell, right?
Something. Anything that might appease her.
How about a chat with a couple of magic users?
Sort of like
You're going to
properly sits himself upright against the wall.
ally yourselves with them?
Just chat. Sorry, I should not be talking as much. I'm far too biased in this circumstance.
Well, I would like to at least know what is going on. I need to know both sides of the story before making any decisions on anything.
The only side I have to worry about is my parents are on the chopping block if we don't get this done.
That's giving away a little bit too much information for our friend here.
That's just another sign of the Basilisk overstepping bounds, threatening yet another family.
To
I
be
bet
fair,
Bruce is on our side for that.
yes, to be fair, if Bruce is familiar with the Basilisk to this point, probably understands something like that.
You almost see lips sort of quiver a little bit.
I am so sorry, sir.
Basically. A lot of fucking people sick of it but can't open their mouths unless they get killed.
And that is not right. We do not want people broken up, people taken apart. Trust me, I know what it is like to be in a society that is ruled with an iron fist. That those who are afraid to talk out are easily silenced.
First scream. Eh? Split so. Two. More so now. People who finally got sick and tired of it. We joined her force. Families. Right the wrongs. Turn honor to Gallius. There is now just blood and tyranny.
There has never been honor in this city of pirates.
Ask Bloody Man. Knows how far back it. Basilisk killed. The only fucking thing that meant anything around here. Fuck, you keep going when shit like that.
Head just sinks.
Someone remind me, what were the goblins after here?
You
A
do not
spell.
know.
Same
They
thing
did not
I was.
find it.
We worked together.
Magic.
Powerful magic, apparently. Something strong and some unusual catalyst that could help trigger a revolution.
No, she...
Hey, shopkeep.
Eh?
What'd you sell Maggie?
Sell? Ain't sell her
What was-
nothing.
What was Maggie after?
You gave her something, didn't you?
Yeah, we talked a lot. Talked about
She never
Memory blocking, restoration magic, depetrification.
That's
Hang
it.
on.
Right there.
Eh?
She wants to depetrify. She has a whole... If this is revolution, she has an entire army just waiting in the waters outside.
Oh.
The entire waters filled with the statues of people ready to rise back up against the Basilisk.
That's
I
where
would
we're gonna
be in
end
the
this
thousand-
episode.
Oh, that's so cool! We figured out Maggy's plan. This is so fucking
revolution!
awesome. Okay.
Dude.
Well,
To be
this is
clear,
gonna be interesting.
oh my god.
I
Oh
know,
man.
you wanna go.
Well,
oh boy.
sounds like we had some fun, even though we might have split the party a little bit. But thank you all
That
so
worked
much.
out perfectly how well we split up actually. I love it.
Either way, thank you all so much for
Yeah.
being here. Stay tuned next week. More
We
conflicts.
still
will-
haven't gotten a long rest.
more conflicts will be scheduled. See you guys next time.
Bye.
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 Bye-bye.
Bye.